The morning of Sharn has passed, and Eberron is still filled with problems only steam can be asked to solve. But soon the light of day will be lost. Fate has brought you to this. Last time on eSTEEMed Critical. With Temple's attempted assassination attempts still fresh in their minds from the previous day, STEAM had a beach day. They went fishing with Emma winning the fishing, little fishing tournament, that wasn't a tournament, little fishing contest, and enjoying a grand feast and getting a trophy out of it.
Hell yeah.
Then they tried various elemental powered vehicles like a spout ski and an air glider before ending the day at Philly, the One-Headed Hydra's resort, House Fjarling's beach resort, where they saw Looker in the Shifter as a crystal play, along with enjoying a fancy fish feast and overall having a great beach day. The next morning, as you were beginning to head back into Cornbird to fly back to the Venomous Denizen, a lady with cabbages interrupted all of you and innocently went along her way as Temple was nearly stabbed by this invisible creature, which Emma took the brunt of.
Gotcha, buddy.
This creature then cursed at Emma and said, "Fine, we'll do this the hard way," as Hook, the warforged fisher from the previous day's contest, suddenly turned into a gargantuan clockwork-like creature which attempted to kill Temple, stating that the Maple Simple family had broken the laws of death. Thankfully, with Steam and Himiko's help, Temple was able to fell the beast using his Sidereus abilities. And on top of that, an old friend, Kassan from Sharn, also lent aid. And that is where we will pick up tonight's
You don't remember
session.
that? Was last
No, I
week.
don't remember.
He kind of popped
Oh, you
up.
didn't remember because
Can I make an announcement? We've been playing this game for 2 years.
Over 2 years.
Over 2
I
years.
forgot to mention that, yeah.
Yeah, it was in the recap.
It was in the recap.
Yeah, Riley pointed it out today.
I did. Because I read it and I was like, hey.
Well, at least we have for 2 years.
What the fuck? Ash was there. Ash was there in spirit, guys. Come on.
We would talk to him about it every day we got home. So.
Yeah, he was basically there.
He was pretty much it.
Yeah.
And here's to another 5 more.
Yay!
5.
Here's to another 10 more.
It gives me a reason to not kill myself.
Yep.
So,
So that's minus 69 reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the oh my gosh, why did it with the clockwork creature exploding inside of Ezra's force cage,
I forgot about that.
I thought he was gonna say force.
Me too.
Yeah, my force
the
skin.
the pieces of the creature fizzling into nothingness. The buildings surround you, in bits and pieces, along with bits of frost hanging around from Emma's ice breath. You see Kassan approach and kind of look inside of the force cage. Well, Steam, it seems that all of you always seem to be in some kind of fight whenever I find you. Whose cage is this? As he kind of pokes it. And it's,
Oh, I can't point. I'm a dragon. Never mind.
I mean,
You can do the Snoop thing.
Yeah, you can just.
Yeah.
Could you drop the cage? I'd like to inspect the pieces before they disappear.
Sure. Thank you.
So you drop.
Son?
And to be clear, it was a solid square, right?
Yeah.
So
It was a box.
to be clear, next time, the solid box nothing can get through. All right, so it's total cover basically. So you can't shoot at anybody, but they have to teleport out, and if they can't teleport out, then it doesn't work.
Okay.
A cage will give half cover basically,
Yeah,
but that goes
space.
both ways because it has little bits.
Okay.
So for next time.
We all overlooked this.
There
So-
was a lot happening.
There was a lot happening. So Kassan approaches the disintegrating pieces of the creature, and he's going to make an Arcana check. Yeah, Arcana's higher. As he kind of picks up one of the pieces, you see it disintegrating into this almost dark green teal dust as it fades away in his hand. He said that creature, Temple, he said that it was going to drag you back to Mabar, right? Because this is Mabaran energy that it seems to be disintegrating into. It's the realm of death.
Oh,
It appeared he did.
Do you know why a creature from the bar is hunting you down?
Well, this is
I do not.
Okay.
Well, I had hoped to get to all of you before this would-be assassin did, but I wanted to let you know that after our research in Cornberg, we had realized that you were being hunted by some kind of supernatural creature. There were previous instances of this assassination attempts that were successful, which I'm afraid you're familiar with, Temple. These creatures had been killing various gnome clans that were involved with a certain project they helped with, as he kind of looks at Temple, unsure, trying to gauge whether you know what he's talking about or not.
I have no change in my facial expression.
Okay. That project was very sensitive, but also very lucrative for Zalargo, and the loss of these clans has been a great sore spot for their legacy. That being said, he'll pull out a book, and you would notice, Temple, that it has the Maple Sipple clan logo on the front of it. This book, I believe, belongs to you now, Temple, as he kind of walks up to you and hands it to you. It is some kind of coded book with specifics into that project. It's one of 3. The Maple Sipple family was one of the families involved in that project. Additionally, as he kind of looks at his notes, there was the Doris clan. They were based, their remains were, as he kind of looks down and goes a little bit pale, were based in Sharn. Specifically, the Gauskrastens clan. They were a part of the Doris clan that essentially, whatever was left of them stayed in Sharn. Well, we haven't been able to locate them since the incident, the morning. And then finally, the Black Thatch family. The only remaining member is a member of Congress, of the Arcane Congress in Arcanix. And sadly,
Did
well,
you say
thankfully, go
an
ahead.
Arcamex?
Arcanix.
Arcanix.
So like arcane, but take off the I, put it with an IX. Take off the E, put it with IX. Thankfully, she has not been targeted by any kind of assassination thus far.
It's like arcane.
But, well, if you take a look at
I
it,
think I
Temple,
fucked it up.
I believe you'll notice that it has some kind of cipher on it. And you need the other 3 books to fully comprehend whatever that project was. And as you kind of look at through the book, Temple, you do recognize that it is a coded message, but the entire book is filled with this code. And it would take you some time to decode the Maple Sipple cipher, but you would also need the other 2 to get the full picture. But whatever it was that creature was trying to kill you for, it's in that book. So these creatures of Dolur don't just stop because you killed them once. I'd imagine you'll be chased for the rest of your days, unless you go into Dolur itself and kill the creature in its own domain.
How far is Dolur from here?
I was gonna ask, how do we get to the lure?
Well, he's going to make another history check.
He does.
I mean, manifest zones?
So
But
Dolur is not on this continent?
Would I know where
Dolur's the
Dolur?
home of death.
I mean, he
Oh,
just
I'm
said
sorry.
it was a
I don't know. Yeah, right.
We wouldn't be able to get there through the gate that's in,
The venomous Demon?
yeah.
Make an arcane check.
Oh yeah, I'm proficient in that.
Hell yeah. Ask
Fuck the
questions you know
animals.
the answers to. What'd you say?
It's a fuck the animals.
Just I've never met a druid that isn't proficient in animal
I don't know
handling.
how I fucked that up.
It's like if I didn't put any points.
I
in
am
performance.
proficient in it.
You're just a bad lord.
Just a guy.
Just the
19 on the die plus 7. 26.
26.
So yeah, the DC was 25.
Oh, nice.
You
Yay.
would know that if you are indeed traveling through the astral plane, there are these gates called color pools. In these color pools are various different colors that allow you to enter various different realms. The trick with these color pools is that you have to have a way of opening them.
Would I know the way to open one?
with a 25, it's typically some kind of artifact that opens it.
26.
27.
I had a 26.
26, excuse me.
So I would probably have to do some research to figure out what the artifact was to open the Dolor one.
Yes.
Okay.
Or specifically to find a Dolor key. So.
Okay.
You don't have any workers at our keep, do you?
No, I got a fairy.
But you do.
Maybe you do.
With my chopped liver.
I don't know. Maybe 404 could answer some
404 is looking for
Something
holder
for
parts
you.
right now.
Oh yeah.
That's right, I forgot to ask you to do that. I can have him stop. It's not like
No.
priority to like
So
That's
make a,
important
to
for
like
you.
make a monstrosity
That's
or anything.
important for you.
It's important.
I didn't have anything for him to do, so I sent him on some dumbass journey.
Hey. Isn't dumb.
Maybe we could go to that library that we were kicked out of last time.
We were kicked out. We were
There's a
very
large-
close
Or
to
we went when they were closing.
Himiko will approach a little battered and bruised, a little bloody.
Oh.
Someone heal this one.
Yes, that would be very helpful, actually. I think I broke something.
How bad is she hurt?
She has 20 HP left.
I'll No, you can.
I
I
can
have
sing her a
one.
little song.
Do you really?
Yeah, remember I went down and I nat 20 my dust.
Oh no, that's only for short
yeah.
rests. No.
Yeah, Temple is also kind of swaying in the wind.
They should probably take a sleep tonight.
I should probably not be a dragon anymore.
Oh, that's right, you're a fucking dragon. I mean, you can still speak as a dragon.
True.
Yeah.
I speak
I
common.
imagine
and-
you're just kind of perched on a building. Yes, I know what an astral pool is.
Yes. I'm gonna poof back and then.
Exhaustion.
Yeah, I have a point of exhaustion now. I'll
I was
be
gonna
kind of
say
like, huh? And then I was gonna walk up to Temple and put a hand on his shoulder and cast Regenerate.
How about Himiko? You want me? I could do
Temple
a.
is more important to me than
But Tim
Himiko.
said to heal.
Himiko
Oh, he
would
did?
drink a healing potion.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
I
would
could get Himiko.
We have plenty of potions.
Would you
So.
get?
Huh?
Did you do something?
No, I was just saying to heal you first.
Okay. What do you do for Himiko as she pulls out a potion?
It was like, well, you say that. How much HP does she normally have?
67.
And she says she's down to
20.
20.
She's down at
I just
20?
fill her up.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want me to heal you?
Before I can answer, Temple passes out.
Say again.
Temple passes out.
Why?
Passes out. Okay.
He's
What?
fucking exhausted.
Oh yeah.
And he's at 1 HP.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
man.
do Regenerate then on him.
knock him over.
Um,
Put him over on his back.
Like I was
Himiko-
trying to read the book. And
You put your hand on Himiko's, very pale but strong shoulder, and immediately silver flames kind of erupts from your hand, burning away all her wounds.
There you go,
As
buddy.
she, thank you for that, Scorpia.
I think Temple's on the ground.
yeah, I'm
It
gonna
was on top too.
Top of him?
That too.
12, 14 plus 15 is 29. And then you're going to get 1 hit point at the start of each turn. 10 hit points each minute.
For 10 minutes?
Yeah, so it's each minute. Casting time 1 minute, duration is 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay, yeah. So you'll eventually be just fine.
Eventually. This is the best I can do, buddy. Does he come back once you get Regenerate casted on you? Or are you
Or are
taking
you
a
still
nap?
tired?
No, I'll open my eyes.
I'll pick you up.
Be like, saw the light.
Oh god!
Get in line.
Himiko will kind of take a knee next to you and be like, come on, Temple. You aren't that old.
He suddenly jumps off from
Yeah.
immediately.
Boing.
Yes, mommy. Sorry, I mean mommy.
Worth more than one boy.
Ashton, did you happen to find the notes that
I did. I had the notes.
So while all this is happening and Himiko is healed up, did you want to say anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna go slip over to Kasan.
I'm evil.
What?
I'm evil
I'm
now.
breaking my oath. Holding out your foot.
Would he know that Venus is dead?
I don't know, does it?
Fuck.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I shouldn't have drank
Before I say anything,
Oh.
Hey, Kassan.
Yes, Skrillia, right?
Yeah.
You're the one that Bingus liked.
Yeah. So about that.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, he
Oh, I'm
was
in winter
caught
now,
in
I'm
the
sad, I
Sharn
forgot.
disaster. He is no more. I did find out he was the lord of the land.
Yes, the mixed six estates.
Yeah. I actually, she just pulls out the 6 caliber, like completed, and is like, tasked with this, got this going. He came to me in a vision, and he kind of told me to tell you that your country needs you.
He'll kind of, at first he's awed by the sheer majesty of the 6 caliber as you show it before him, and it shines gently in front of him, and then he takes in, he processes what you said, and kind of looks down at the ground and says,
I'm
it's
sorry,
really-
friend.
You-
I'm sorry.
We're all drinking and actually drinking.
You saw it.
You drinking too?
You saw what happened.
He makes soju with his mango
shit.
soda.
We all failed Breland.
We did.
So you say Bingus came to you.
He came to me. He dropped off it was the ring, and he just gave me the messages how to complete the 6 caliber. And here we are.
It's amazing, sure. The fact that he had never been able to, maybe he didn't want to create that sword, but you did it for him. Why did he say that? Why did he tell me? I was the king's wand, but that day that the morning happened, thankfully in the citadel that we stayed, there was a teleportation circle. We were able to teleport to the royal castle in the west side of Breland. But having failed to figure out the investigation and what happened, I deserted. And wandered east, excuse me. And thankfully, the Kornberg Triumvir took me in because of my experiences, but I guess I never really thought about Breland. Do you know what's going on over there?
So it's like the wife and the son fled, right? This is out of Scaria. Yeah.
Shit, what's like a history check that it's modern?
A modern history check?
Brain
Yeah,
blast.
just make a history check.
Wouldn't that be intelligence?
Do I recall?
Yeah.
An intelligence check?
You want to do intelligence or history?
I mean, whichever one's higher. Which I think history's higher.
Yeah. It's a
The range of emotions that I've seen on Riley's
16.
face in the past 2 minutes.
So you would know that
Sweet, which is nice. It's just
the king and queen are alive and they're basically summertime retreat castle. Their daughter is dead, sacrificed at the Lyrandar, the theater
yeah.
happening.
That was
Okay.
sad.
And that their sons are, last you heard, alive and well, but this was maybe a month and a half ago. And that the Brelish forces, using the Argonin, the large mobile fortress, are pushing into Droam in an effort to expand what little land they had.
Okay. So yeah, she's gonna relay all that to Hassan. It's like that's pretty much as much as that's about as much as I know, but that's the last message he gave me to relay to you.
I see. Thank you, Shirley.
Okay.
My talents are recognized here. They pay well, but Bingus was right. I'm a Brelish soldier at heart. You've given me much to think about. And I'm sorry I was again late to help at least prevent your friend from being attacked, but I'm glad I could at least help in defending him.
I appreciate it.
No one died.
Thank you for the help.
Temple almost in.
Almost, but no one died.
Like I said, I have a lot to think about and a report to fill out. The Triumvir did give you that book, like it is yours to King Temple, since you are the last of the Maple Sybil family. And if you do find the books, Zelargo would appreciate you revealing your findings on them. But let's just say that's all I told you.
Do we have any clues on where the other ones are?
Like I said,
Other than Charm,
the Gaustrassen,
the
those are the last two known locations of the clans.
we'll make sure to find those.
Do what you must. And with that, he'll kind of give you the Brellish salutes and then turn around and march back towards Kornberg.
Oh god.
And then Himiko kind of goes, whoa, that got dark,
As
But-
it always does.
as it always does.
Typically.
But I'm glad you're safe, Temple. And at least for now, you should be safe from that creature.
Dude,
That's the
I
watermelon
don't know
one.
how I feel about that.
I like it.
It's fine.
You know that gif of that girl drinking the, what is it, the kombucha or something?
Frankie Broski?
That's how I felt.
It's a strange feeling. It's
see?
like I'm not sure if I like it or if I
Like
dislike
Jolly
it.
Rancher.
It does, but it just has a weird aftertaste that I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of.
It's the fake sugar.
I feel like if I was
Because
already
it's zero
drunk,
sugar.
yeah.
That's why I said fake sugar.
If I was already
I
drunk
said-
and someone gave it to me, I think I'd drink it.
Mm-hmm. Goddamn aspartame.
Like I said, I think I would hate the regular watermelon, regular Mountain Dew flavor less.
I didn't bring that one. I brought 2 watermelon ones because Ish wanted one, the Baja Blast flavor because Ish wanted the Baja Blast, and then I brought the Live Wire one. For some reason, I remember you saying that you liked the Live Wire Mountain Dew. Maybe I'm crazy and I'm just making up
He
memories.
likes orange.
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
that was it.
I like
I
that.
haven't tried it yet, but I brought it just in case. Sorry, Sterling. I'll shut
Sorry.
up now.
Mountain Dew.
So,
Mountain Dew.
recovered from the fight, you would see that various officers are starting to move in and help cordon off the destruction of the area.
Is it too bad? Is it a lot?
Especially the explosion that came from him was pretty bad, but nothing crazy. Nobody was hurt. So.
Yay.
Wait, did you say the explosion that came from me?
No, from him.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't
There
do
is,
that.
to be clear, there is some like rime from your breath, but it's ice.
Okay.
You know,
It'll melt.
You say grind?
Rhyme.
Oh, rhyme. You said grind. I was like, ooh, you
It's
grind.
So, it is still like 10 o'clock in the morning. Himiko will ask y'all, do you want to visit the Kornberg Library?
Are
Yes.
you feeling
It's only
okay,
10 in the
Dimple?
morning.
Please.
You have like 100 HP back right now. Or no, 50 HP back right now. It's been about 5 minutes.
50 on top of what I already had.
Oh,
I'm, at
what?
full, I'm at full.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay, you're good now. Just 5 minutes in, look to Temple and he's suddenly perfectly fine.
I guess we should go to the library. What were we going to again? Yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you enter, you see
I'm
the
exhausted.
same, timely, middle-aged gnome that has these nice mutton chops. At first, he kind of sees all of you coming in, and especially Ezra and Emma, you'd see a small eye roll come from him. As
We're here at 10 a.m. Are you closing soon?
it's
Oh my god!
Why is he rolling his eyes at me?
Yep, he's rolling his eyes at the
Oh, okay. Also, what did I do? I'm like tired, so I'm just like grumpy. I'm like,
You need a
okay.
nap.
and you're in your ice room.
Yes. So I'm especially grumpy.
No, the library is open to the public right now. Is there anything you're looking for?
Got any books on the astral plane or color pools?
Of course. They would be, and he'll kind of point it out because I don't want to explain the Kornberg system.
They don't
The
use the
Dewey
Dewey
Decimals.
Decimal?
They don't do Dewey Decimal.
Boo.
Dewey Decimal doesn't exist ever.
What the fuck is Dewey?
What the fuck is Dewey?
Yeah.
Malcolm in the Middle.
He's
the young one.
So go ahead and either make another history check or or an investigation check to scour the library for books on the astral plane.
Everybody?
Or anybody, or like specifically, what are you looking for if you're going to roll?
Oh, I rolled.
I'm investigating.
You're investigating the astral sea stuff. Astral plane.
What's the color shit?
The color pools.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Saris come out and let him look up the whole books.
Oh God.
You know you only have a minute of it.
No! That's fine. You can read for a minute.
So it's going to be Malachi doing the check,
Yeah.
and then Saris will do the reading
Mhm.
if Malachi finds something.
Yeah.
Okay. So Temple, Malachi, Emma. Anybody else?
So Australian's going to be astral plane
Nice.
books.
Astral plane books. Okay.
And that was a what check?
Actually,
Decide
no,
on
No,
the
no,
other
that's
one,
fine.
the history or investigation.
Hmm.
I already forgot what it's called. The
Astral
domain.
plane color books. The gnome
The
clan
death,
family.
the death domain.
21.
The Lure.
And I
The
went-
lure, yeah.
Okay.
It'd be fucked up if
So-
Ezra's just
so yeah,
like
that'll be a history
unorganizing
check.
the books.
Ezra's like muttering to
25.
themselves,
Okay.
fucking stupid ass.
So-
motherfucker."
So they're
Really?
4.
Okay.
I rolled like shit too.
Yeah, not much help.
I'm looking at the whole book.
Yeah, you don't have much luck as
Astral
you get
plane
kind
for
of
dummies.
get lost in the astral expression, where he's just some guy describing how he used his astral self to explore some plane. In this like meditation book, basically.
I thought I was like, ooh, baking right next to the A's next to actual plane.
Okay, so
B for baking.
the Lure, the realm of the dead, temple with a 25. You find a book that basically describes the realms and how their expressions, specifically found through manifest zones. The Lure is the realm of the dead. Whenever you die, unless you are bound to another force, such as the Silver Flame, that is where your soul goes to. In the first day, your soul slowly loses all sense of self, and after a time, you essentially lose all your memories and fade into nothingness. With a 25, you would come across the finding of the inevitables. There are 3 different kinds of inevitables the book mentions, but only one of them is found in the Lure. The creature you came across was what's called a Marut. Maruts are the inevitables, clockwork-like figures that maintain the order of death. Basically, if somebody's trying to become a lich, preventing people from dying, redirecting souls from the Lure, Maruts are involved and hunt down their foes and kill them.
People want to become liches?
Yeah, remember that homie from the beginning?
Yeah, I didn't think people actively wanted to become liches though.
So they can live forever.
Especially blood of Vold, especially.
When did Temple do any of this, though? I'm obviously not there. So this is me asking. But I guess that is to be revealed.
Malachi, would you roll?
21.
21. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking for
Beholder book. Well, it's Sarah's right now.
Sarah. Okay. So
I feel like he's coming out and he's like, ooh, read this one, please, read this one.
okay. So Malachite finds 3 good books on beholder parts.
Anatomy?
Anatomy parts, essentially.
Nice.
You would find that they were created by Belashira,
Yeah.
and that the ones that have been found and dissected they had killed multiple people to make it happen.
Nice.
So now you express Saris for a minute.
Let him read.
Roll investigation with disadvantage as he tries to speed read.
What? Okay, that's fine. Investigation is +5, so.
I gotta need to read.
9.
Okay. Your first minute, nothing really important.
I didn't read
You know that it has a big ol'
I don't know how
eye,
to read.
Nice.
and the stocks shoot lasers.
Yeah.
You read that part.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to try again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it with
With
disadvantage again?
disadvantage.
Oh, nice. What's
Oh, shit.
17?
Plus
No,
what?
18. 18.
18?
Plus 5.
Okay.
18 is the bad one.
The lower one. 18 or 19?
18.
Yeah.
So 18 plus 5, right?
No,
Well,
it's
it's
13
13
plus
plus
5.
Ah,
He got an 18.
18 total. Okay. With an 18 total, you do finally get a better understanding of its insides. It does not have much bones because bones are heavy.
Yeah, it's just meat.
It's mainly in the back part of its head.
They're very
It does.
great.
It has the opposite of a soft spot. It's a hard spot.
Yeah, which protects the brain and the ocular
Nerve?
Nerve, at
Yeah,
least the
yeah.
root of it.
Yeah. Nice.
Ugh.
Want to try one more? So
I hate
he would
this.
have a rudimentary understanding of a beholder.
One more time.
One more time. Okay.
One more.
Shit.
Right,
That's my
it's by your foot. Yeah.
What's
That's
12
under
plus
your
5?
17.
17. It's the lowest number.
Okay.
It got picked under your chair. It's
I'll
right
get it.
behind your right
I'm
foot.
listening as I pick up my dice from the floor. Which, so it's a 15, right?
No, 17.
17.
12 plus 11? Yeah, 12.
You said 12 plus 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
12 plus
17.
5. It
There's
was
only
11 or
one.
12. I don't know where
So with a
No, there's
9,
only one.
Oh.
Wasn't
an
it?
18,
No, it's 2.
and a 17.
Yes. I'm listening.
Saris has a basic understanding of the anatomy.
Yay!
So
Now he can do
rudimentary.
his thing.
So basically, he understands that he needs to get, like, there is no replacing the beholder eye.
Right by the foot of
He's
the
So-
going to have to find a beholder eye to take.
Oh,
That sucks.
I thought you were talking about Zeke's chair.
Thank you. Okay, well, now I'm
My
gonna
bad.
hunt for a beholder eye. Thank you for that.
But
I thought you already
Saris
had
also
I
feels
have stocks.
comfortable replay. The skin isn't too important. You could
No.
probably recombine. a
Hand
bunch of
skin.
stuff. You don't need a lot of
God.
bone,
It's all burnt.
especially since it'll be undead. You don't need to protect the
You
brain.
did more tough.
Exactly. Okay.
Then Emma, you rolled what?
I rolled a 9.
9. Yeah, you don't find anything that you don't already know.
You'll find
So-
books.
It's like you find the kids section, you find that little toy with all the little wooden
Pop-ups?
Yeah, little wooden circles that you go through.
Can I keep looking or no?
I'd say you spent the better part of like y'all skipped lunch to do this investigation. So it's about 1
Could Ezra
p.m.
have left and brought everyone?
Sure.
They don't
What did Ezra bring?
Because they don't.
It's not even they.
Yeah.
I was telling
They're
you
like,
that
I
I
have
thought it
nothing
would
to
be
do.
really funny if Ezra, while they were looking for books, would just unorganizing everything.
How mean.
Okay. Are you doing that or getting lunch?
Well, before getting lunch, that's what they did.
Make a perception check.
I want to say it's magically enchanted and it just fixes itself.
You said what? Perception?
Perception.
26.
26.
Wow, that's
So after you do this for about 30 minutes, you realize that the reception desk person has not left their desk the entire time, as they seem unbothered and yet seem to also know what you've been doing. And as you kind of look down one of the aisles that had been burglarized by you, it's normal again. Your work has been undone.
enchanted.
Magically enchanted.
That's when you roll your eyes and you're like, oh, you just go get lunch, I guess.
Pretty much.
Give me a hoagie.
I don't think we can eat in this place though.
Can we eat
No food allowed.
Bruh.
Yeah, figured.
There's a perfectly good picnic spot outside.
Oh, that's fine. We can do
There's
that.
there's beautiful greens. It's where all the students eat.
I mean, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Ready
Okay.
for lunch?
So 1 p.m. rolls around, and Ezra has brought you all some hoagies and gnomish French fries.
Nice.
Beans and bologna.
Beans on toast.
No.
The fuck is beans and bologna? Atrocity.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
You want to
worst
also
version
now
of
realize
beans.
that Himiko had disappeared on all of you.
Yes.
Oh, I thought she went to the library with us.
Now.
Wait, who
she-
disappeared?
Kimiko.
Well, nobody asked for her, so she kind of disappeared. But she starts to, you see her walking back up to all of you. Her beach outfit, no more, which I don't know if y'all are still on.
No, we definitely changed.
Didn't we do the glimmer weave
We
so we
did.
can just
You did.
like out of it?
She would be back in her engineering attire.
Cute.
So, did you find anything worthwhile? You were in there for a few hours.
I didn't find fucking shit.
No,
That sucks.
Yes, we did.
Wonderful.
one of us did.
I do.
I'm eating cheeses.
I do like flavor lessons.
Yeah.
So, if we want to reach the Venomous Denizen within good time, we should probably be leaving here soon. Otherwise, if you want to stay the rest of the day, we can leave tomorrow morning.
Are you good here? We leave?
Oh, Tim was tired of being assassinated.
We should leave.
Very well.
It's gonna attempt to no matter where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly you're not welcome here.
Damn.
What? I mean, he tried to get killed like what, 3 times?
3 times.
Tried
Yeah?
to get killed.
Tried to get killed, tried to get murdered 3 times. It's not that he was making the attempt, just someone else making the attempt against him.
He was actively
I just
trying.
don't think people want him here.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely the Zlargo gnomes, not the extraplanar bodyguards, reinforcers that were trying to kill him. Okay, so you all make your way back to the Sky Rail. You would notice that it's still being guarded by House Orion guards who let Kimiko and all of you in without fuss. The tracks kind of turn it around as it points it towards the gate that you entered through, and you exit, fly on out. It does take 5 days, so.
Oh my god.
What button was it? Not that button. More okay.
Could I have stolen the book that I was reading?
I think
You
they're
could have,
magically
but you didn't.
enhanced.
Oh. I was asking. I could have, right?
You could have, but
I
you
gotta
didn't.
steal more things.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonderful. It is Zoe the 26th. During your travels, it was thankfully uneventful. No weird House Larandar airships flying you down. You would have, however, received a House Orion carrier pigeon that flies at about 30 miles an hour. It delivered
Can I try it?
the sending stones that Temple made for all of you.
How does the
Specifically,
pigeon fly faster than the lightning rail?
Small.
small
Oh.
and enhanced.
True.
So technically the 5 days has passed, so we've taken a rest, right?
Yes, you've taken all.
So
Oh,
I'm
yay.
back. I can be back to summer, correct? I don't have
Yeah.
to stay winter.
That's what you want. That's,
Yeah, I like being angry instead of sad.
like I said, so to be clear, this sending stone is the other half of the sending stones, as Wrath kept the other, so that they can maintain contact with you while you're in the astral plane.
Oh, I thought it was sending stones to give to each other.
No.
Not for our house. It's like a home line, like a phone line.
So otherwise, how are they going to get hold
I
of you?
didn't.
That's
I
yes. Yeah. Okay.
That's the Baja Blast one.
That's true.
And unless there was anything specific all of you wanted to do in those 5 days,
I couldn't have done
Are you
any sort of
writing
like
those 5 days?
research or anything,
Yes.
no.
I was gonna.
No sort of like meditation to like try and come across answers. Maybe try to talk to like the Ebon Mother or something, since her powers like etched on my heart.
give me a moment.
Ooh.
I have a thing for this.
A thing.
She's edged on.
Hell yeah.
She's
Huh?
She's a dragon, dude.
Smash. You think?
I forgot. I forgot. I'm sorry.
I think I'm
Where
faded, dude.
is it?
There's something about those that I just. I
I
feel
mean,
like I feel like I
aspartame.
feel like I should like it, but I don't.
I feel like it is the
Because
aspartame.
when I drink-
Ash, before
when I drink
whenever
the
you
zero
open that,
sugar
can I have a
Baja
sip? I
Blast,
haven't tried that
When
one.
I drink the zero sugar bottle blast, there's this taste.
Is it stank?
it's the fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably the aspartame for
Oh.
sure. It reminds me of like the taste of like Diet Coke, and I don't like
Yeah,
Diet
Do
Coke
they
because
only
of the
come in
aspartame.
zero sugar?
Those were
It's
just
all
the
the-
ones that were.
That's all there was there.
Yeah, when we went to Specs, they had like 2 boxes you could get, and they were both 0 sugar.
It tastes like orange.
Oh,
That
shit,
one
it says
tastes
not
like-
to drink it when pregnant.
Oh
Oh
fuck!
God, I forgot. I
Oh my god, our child. Oh.
What was the dad?
We'll see when it comes out.
Are you waiting
Cat
on
can
us,
get
or are you
pregnant
still
from
reading?
multiple-
I'm reading
That's pretty
something.
good. I
Yeah.
like this one.
That one's not bad.
Can I try it?
Okay, Emma.
Yes.
So to be clear,
Why
you kind of
missed your
make a
mouth
nice little
completely?
meditation druid shrine. You know, how would that
On the sky rail?
in the sky rail? You know, you kind of pick a corner
It's
in the
orange.
middle of it. How would that look for you?
I guess I would.
That's the least worst one.
It's orange.
But again, it's that zero
In the
sugar.
corner of the sky
Or
rail?
wherever you want it, really. You could put it if you really
Could I
want to
put it
tuck
in,
it
like-
into your cubby.
Yeah, my little cubby. I would say like I had like some like greenery of some sorts, or like I no.
Sorry.
And then I also have, hold on, I've got to pull up my character sheet. I would say like greenery and like these little like candles maybe.
What do you know about greenery? You're proficient in nature.
Alright, dude. And then I think I have like a druidic focus thing, don't I?
Mhm.
Or am I thinking of
I thought you
something
made
When
one.
you're supposed to.
Yeah. I figured I would have that and I would like lay it all down and like you know, meditate.
Okay. So because you are specifically like are you just trying to meditate on the nature of the Other Mother or the astral pools?
Well, so I'm trying to figure out like the colored pools and like artifacts that I could use and or find, and I guess I would say I'm trying to reach out to her in a sense and see if she has any of like knowledge on that, since she gave me the knowledge on how to like lock and unlock like that gate for the venomous venom.
So this is going to be a moderate DC check with a high variance. So basically it's a DC 10 plus 2d10. Alright? So you need to either make a religion or an insight check.
Are you religious at all?
Star Wars.
I got a +2 to religion,
Didn't roll too high. So you
but I
need-
have a +3 to insight.
Insight.
Oh.
Don't look at it, remember?
Many people have told me
Which
that.
one? Should
The DC to beat is a
Where?
17.
You got this, you got this. Is this a +3?
Roll bad, roll bad.
Roll bad, roll bad. Oh shit.
I was
I rolled
We were joking!
No, I rolled a 7.
You roll a 7? Nothing comes to you. And by the way, all the incense and candles does cost 5 gold. So if you could check that.
By the way, you
Oh.
lost money.
It costs money to make all this. That being said, that was 1 day of meditation. You have 5 days you can use. Would you like
it's
to
just
meditate that entire time?
Are you gonna take more money from me?
No. This was just a one-time
I'm
thing to
kidding.
set up the shrine.
kid.
If you do, Skrellia will join you.
I'm meditating in my bunk.
It's
Is
a yoga
Skrellia
Yeah.
gonna join me in my bunk?
If it's alright.
Yeah, I mean, she's just like I imagine she has like the stuff like on like a little like shelf or something. And she's like not laying there like this, but like,
Zumba class.
but we could sit in the bunk together.
Hold hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was day 1. So there's 4 more days.
If you
Can
want
I
to do
roll
it,
4 d20s at the same time to see if I make it for any of the days?
I also have to roll the variance each time.
Okay,
So.
fuck.
Okay.
Okay, I'll roll a different d20 for every day.
Okay. Ezra, you have 5 days to write
Yes.
your ballad.
Manifesto.
It's 5 days total. You can basically write twice a day,
So 10 total.
right? If you want to make it 10 times.
Yes, I was just gonna roll 10 d20s.
Okay. So if Ezra's going to do that all day, so to be clear, this fancy little thing I found. There's meditation, and there's a research, and there's also scribing spell scrolls. Would anybody else like to try some 1-day activities and do some stuff?
I'm sewing hands
My God.
together.
So one hands together. Okay.
Skrellia wants the meditation thing, but with 6 caliber, and she wants to try out what she learned in the library about
Oh,
astral
it doesn't show
projection.
me all of
Okay.
that.
Temple.
You said I can
Scribe.
learn how to scribe the bullets, right?
Yes.
And you said something
They're
else about it.
expensive.
They're expensive, and you also don't have
That's
like.
annoying.
So what you could do
Showing
right
all
now
rules.
is write
That's
the
all.
scroll, because as I said, basically instead of gunpowder, you put a miniaturized scroll inside the bullet, and then a magical mechanism, the hammer, activates the scroll. So you don't, like, even though Himiko's interested in it, y'all do not have the outfit to create the bullet cases. You could, however, make the scrolls for it. So, there are 2 components.
Tiny
Did you want to
little
try doing that?
How much is it to make a scroll?
What
Is
spell
it
are
a
you
normal-
trying to make?
Is it a normal? Is it just like a normal?
They
making
can't be
it some
higher than
regular
level
scroll.
3, right?
Yes, they can't be higher than level 3, but yes, they are. The scroll part is normal, and then the bullet part just doubles it basically. So
Level 3
basically,
fireball.
just making a regular scroll right now, but small.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna do fireball.
Okay.
Who has the gun? Because we have one, right?
Himiko has 1 gun.
Okay.
You asked her for a gun, though, right?
Yeah, I have someone.
I think it was Himiko.
Was it no?
Y'all asked for something in general, but
Yeah.
In general.
she hasn't gotten
It doesn't
back to
work
you
that
on
way.
that yet. So you said you were wanting to make level 3 spell scrolls, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It adds up. But here, let me read what
Is it the cost per bullet?
per scroll. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Well, 50 gold.
Let me read it, sir.
Those started off strong and then kind of just like fell off.
Okay, so yeah, a level 3 spell scroll will take 5 days and 150 gold.
Oh, not bad.
350.
That being said, I will make you roll for the scribing attempts, and basically, if you roll a 5 or lower, a complication will happen. Okay. But I believe
What
it's
happens
an
if a
Arcana check.
complication happens?
I roll on the complication tables, and then I will read what happens.
What the?
Gets arthritis.
It's arthritis.
So yeah,
That's a
if you want
nosebleed.
Temple, go ahead and basically roll an Arcana check 5 times. And if any of them are 5 or lower, something, or if any of them are nat 1 or 5 or lower,
5 or
something
lower.
bad happens.
5 or lower without my.
Yeah, if you have an Arcana of 5 plus, then really, so long as you don't roll a nat 1, you succeed every time. Alright, so you roll that 5 times, yeah. If you're working on this scroll. Ezra, you've rolled everything and marked everything away? Okay. Alright.
I've got to roll to sew hands. Right?
No.
Okay.
If I roll a 6 and I have the plus 15, does that still make it kind of mediocre?
It makes it
Still a 21.
Still 20,
Yeah.
okay.
It's a 1,
It's-
that
it's-
is.
Is the
still-
one the only thing that's gonna fuck you?
Will really fuck you. Again, we do kind of take the average.
The median.
The mean, no, it's not really the mean. Is it the mean?
No, that's the middle number.
Yeah.
My bad.
The average.
I meant the mean,
So like,
which is the average.
to be clear, it could be better. It's not your best work. Let's put it that way.
Because there's 2 that is really kind of
You're
dookie.
stressed. It's okay.
All right, so Skrilla and Emma, day 2.
Motivation.
Nice.
You have to beat a 22.
I hate you.
Combined or?
No, like separate.
Since we're doing it together, do we get advantage?
No.
Aw,
It's intelligence or
I tried.
insight.
Add to this.
3.
Okay.
You need to beat it. So
There's no way.
19 or 20.
God
damn it.
That was so close. 3.
Not 1.
Oh, so you get a complication.
Yeah,
You're
go ahead.
shit
Give me a
at meditating.
migraine, dude.
Okay.
There's a 3.
Plus what? Or
That was the
yeah. You basically spend like 5 hours just listening to Emma breathe. It's Emma.
Hey, yo.
Ooh.
Is that how I breathe?
As you are meditating, Emma, you hear
Oh no.
the cries of nature below you.
What?
Some of it, the sound
Why
of creatures wanting to breathe.
Fuck you.
Others, it's the sound of plants caught in the morning, dying horrible, agonizing
Oh
deaths.
Oh my
god.
god.
It's like freshly
And that's all that is.
You're just tortured by the voices
That's
for
right.
a couple
Yeah.
hours.
That's why you're breathing like that.
That's what, yeah, I'm like having a nightmare and you're like listening to me hyperventilate. I'm like,
You think it's a part of the meditation.
This is why Ezra's writing poorly.
yeah, you hear me.
I want you to know, out of like the 10 rolls I did, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, more than half, Ezra's gonna rewrite.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Mostly because I feel like since this is such a big one, and it has to do with themselves, they're like being really nitpicky about it.
You got
That's
writers-
valid.
Yeah.
Alright, day 3. You have to beat a 22 again.
Do you need to tell me my rolls?
Did you roll that one? If you succeed, was any of them below
Dude,
5?
kill me,
5 or below?
please.
Yeah.
13 was the lowest.
Yeah, 13 is the lowest one. Yeah. So you successfully create a miniaturized spell scroll of fire.
Minus, you said 500?
150 gold.
Oh, 100.
Okay. So did Tyler beat a 22?
7.
No.
Okay. Did you roll in that one though?
No.
Okay, so no complications. Day 4. Wow. You need to beat a 21.
Fuck you.
I have rolled a 9 twice now.
Question.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of making it a rule for Ezra's what they're writing.
Did that even roll? Oh,
You got 22.
I want it to be above a 30.
Yay.
30 or above
Yeah, okay.
for each one, because that's attainable with the plus 15.
I believe you.
So there was like a few 20s in the older ones, so I'm gonna say that they went back and rewrote a bunch of shit.
Okay.
So I just took those and replaced the old rolls that I had.
Just like, again, how many acts did we decide upon?
Not really.
I wanted to say it was 4.
They haven't gotten very far because they're
Okay.
rewriting
And it's
everything.
3 rolls per act now. Okay?
So they did chapter
It's gonna be-
1, 3.
No, it's going to be 5 acts. Yeah. So 15 rolls total. And if you
haven't
want to
gotten
replace
very far.
rolls, then okay.
Yeah, they're redoing a lot, so
Okay.
they're not very. They're only on chapter 2.
Okay. So Emma, you succeeded with the 22.
Well,
7.
So dang. So Skrilla, you've never really sat down for this long and meditated, and it's definitely you're definitely like fidgeting and kind of like constantly counting the 6 sides of the 6 caliber. Emma, you are finally able to get a strong connection to the gatekeeper energies that flow within you, even though you're flying through a metal box.
hell yeah.
You search through the ancestral spirits of the gatekeepers, and they reveal to you that astral pools, the Dalpir, right? They entered Eberron through similar portals, such like pools, and they used an artifact that they know as an astral key. In that, astral keys can either be to specific color pools, specific domains of color pools, and some astral keys are able to open every color. But those are incredibly rare.
Was Sarah anything about color pools?
No,
Great. Thanks.
not Saris. Malachite, I would make roll a history check, but you didn't ask.
No. I thought it was Sarah's.
Saris, no.
Cool. He's a little dumb. That's okay.
Well, and the quarry don't know much about the astral system, so
That's fair.
That's all I learned.
that's what you learn. Okay. Did you all want to try again for the final day? Okay. 17.
I mean, that's asking a lot from me.
Damn it. 12.
Yeah.
Hey, I rolled an 18 on the die, plus 3 is 21.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Are you trying to figure out anything else?
Like, if she'll tell me, like, where to find a key, or a specific key, or one of the super rare ones.
With a 21 total?
Yeah.
Okay, you do not, no spirit tells you of a skeleton astral key. Are you looking for the Dolur?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you successfully communicate with spirits to try and tell you where a possible astral key or even manifest zone 2 Dolur is. Roll a d20 for me.
Okay. It's a 6.
6? You know that the spirits tell you that a man was buried with some kind of key in the, what was it called? Demon Wastes? Yeah, in the Demon Wastes. Whether this man was an orc, half-orc, a human, maybe some kind of rakshasa or demon kind, is unknown to you. But deep in the earth, somewhere in the Demon Wastes, is an astral key that could take you to Dolur.
Can you spell Dolur for me?
D-O-L space. No space. D-O-L-R-R-U-H. Sorry.
R-R-U-H?
U-H. Oh, U-R, excuse me.
Oh.
R-U-R. Dolur. Okay. And that puts us at 5 days. So, you get into the Venomous Denizen. You are given a hero's welcome, as there's a little parade that kind of welcomes you in. You are guided, the sky rail is guided into a special little hangar that they designed for it next to the maze of making and promises and secrets. And you are greeted by one of the 4 Venom Lords, which, let me bring up my notes real fast.
We're at the erectile dysfunction place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Took a second.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's the Lord Maker, which I believe he was the one
We've
who was
met him
talking
before.
to you.
Yeah.
The steely middle-aged man. He greets all of you and then bids all of you to join him in a classroom.
A what?
What? I'm
Classroom.
stupid.
Classroom?
That's why you need it.
In the classroom, I will give all of you information on what we have found in the astral plane, along with how to navigate through it. We have some info on Odium. So please, this will kind of point you inside. There's, it's one of those that it's basically like it plateaus down, and then he's at the very bottom with a chalkboard behind him, and you can all sit where you want to sit.
Oh,
Sit
we're
in
in
the back.
school.
We're sitting in the back.
Why?
Why? There's only 5 of us.
I'm in the front.
We're supposed to just sit in the front.
Yeah.
Fine.
Temple of Skrillia and all sit in the front.
Fine, we'll sit in front.
Okay.
Sit in the back and start fucking eating hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad all of you decided to sit up front, because I didn't want to yell.
Fucking blade.
You'll see that he kind of like pulls out a wand and taps it on the desk, and a little piece of chalk starts floating up and writing on the board.
That's fucking magic.
So, the astral realm, the astral plane, is a realm of thought.
Thoughts?
That's what
To
she
travel through it, you must think your way through it.
Oh God.
You propel yourself forward through thought.
So,
If you were to shoot an arrow from your bow and arrow, the arrow is compelled by your concept of its momentum through space. And once it reaches its maximum distance, it stops. You can retrieve it. To go where you want to go, you must A, know where it is, and then B, think of going towards it. If you don't know where a place is, you need a map. And since this will all be all of your... Oh, and Himiko's there as well, by the way.
Okay.
Is Himiko is just...
Right now.
As all of you, this will be your first time in the astral plane?
Yeah. More or less.
Yes?
Who are you today?
Malachi?
Okay, then yes.
Okay.
Then you will need a map. And with that, he chooses a red crystal, and he kind of walks up to Himiko and hands it to her. This is what little cartography we have been able to complete. We have been exploring the astral plane for only a few decades now. We haven't had much exploration success. But in this crystal cartography map, Himiko, Lady Himiko, you will find 2 locations. The first location, well, let me get back to that, and he'll move back to the chalkboard as it continues to write. I explained how you move through that. Okay. So, within the astral plane are a supernatural phenomenon known as psychic winds. Because the astral plane is a realm of thought, psychic winds are musings or discarded thoughts of artists, or even, dare I say, the thoughts of those killed in a mass event.
God damn it.
Oh, so Sean.
Sharn.
Great.
Great.
Okay.
And the first morning.
Okay.
But usually, these psychic winds only last for a few minutes. They can throw you off course, they can knock you unconscious, but usually it's very temporary. Whenever we entered the astral plane, we realized that this creature had left a trail of malevolent, dark psychic winds. And to be clear, you can't just follow next to these planes. Like, it doesn't work in the astral plane like that. You have to go through the trail left by Odium. It is a constant and more powerful psychic wind effect. To go through it normally would result in your death in about 10 minutes. So, you, Steam, need to figure out a way to travel through this, we're calling it a psychic maelstrom, without getting yourselves killed. So, the second part that I need to add is that in the astral plane, your body does not age. It does not need food, it does not need water. because it is a realm of thought, so long as your mind is intact, your body is essentially held in a odd form of stasis. So you'll be able to travel in there without any real need of food. Now, as I said, you will need some way to get through this malevolent psychic wind in order to pursue Odin. The Venomous Denizen has no technology that could help you with that. There are, however, two primary factions within the astral plane, and also some rumors that I want to give all of you. The first are a warlike race of creatures known as the Githyanki.
Oh.
Oh,
They-
we know the Githyanki. Oh, that's right.
They're very proud and boisterous peoples that pretty much attack anything
They're
from
assholes.
Eberron on sight.
Yeah.
Might is right to them. You will probably come across one of their vessels, and it will probably attack you
In the astral.
in the astral plane. We don't know why they're there. Just they have been there as long as we have. They were there before we ever even touched the astral plane. And the second faction are the Arenal Elves,
Can you
which
spell
some
that?
of y'all would have heard about these people. These people. So
Can you spell that?
Aernao. And I know that's not right. Yeah. Aerneo. There we go. Arenal.
Areola.
Aerosol.
What?
Not Ariel. The Arenal Elves are simply exploring the astral plane. They have been doing it for possibly millennia. I don't know how well all of you are aware of the Arenal Elves, but essentially the spirits of their ancestors are maintained through a fancy form of lichstone and reincarnation. Regardless, they have been in the astral plane for the longest amount of time of the people of Eberron. From what they tell us, the Githyanki were there before Eberron was. We don't know the implications of that, but regardless, the Githyanki have been in this plane for a long time.
What are they doing there?
They are gathering resources. They want to attack Zoriat, the realm of madness, where the Dalkir came from. Supposedly, the Dalkir destroyed their world. So they pillage various other realms to find some kind of weapon they can use, but they've been doing it for, like I said, millennia. So, that being said, the Arenal Elves might be able to help y'all locate a very dangerous and abandoned city. In the Age of Demons, the dragons were victorious. After the Age of Demons came the Age of Expansion, where they created untold civilizations, and as all of you might be aware, as the dragons expanded in power, so did Tiamat, the daughter of Kyber. And then she expanded her influence over the dragons, and their age collapsed, essentially. One of their great scholars, dragon scholars, theorized that on the material plane, Tiamat might be able to influence them, but not on the astral plane. And so they expanded into the astral plane and created a great city. It is known as... Nope, it's not too normal. Wait.
It's known as the Great City.
The great what?
The Great City.
Yes. The great city of
The Great.
Sharo Carthel.
It's called the Great City of, or it's just called.
Sharo Carthel.
Can you spell it for me?
SharokathelThel.
Sharok Thorel.
Sharo Carthel.
So spell the second half again.
Sharokathel.
That's all one word?
It's all one word.
What the fucky?
Sharo Carthel. Yeah.
Sharo Carthel. Yeah. Okay.
Who made this? Who made this realm again?
Fucking name, bro.
Who made this whole campaign again?
Cartel.
Me?
No, Eberron.
Oh, Keith Baker.
Yeah, fuck Keith Baker.
No, he's great.
What is this?
That is a dragon city.
Oh god.
Man.
Sharo Carthel.
Just name it
Yeah,
like
call it like
Smithtown or something.
Yeah. Fucking.
No.
Jonestown.
Webster.
You can call it
Oh,
Sharo.
sorry.
You can call it Carthel for all I care.
bell's not
This
bad.
city was created by dragons for dragons in the age of expansion, at their peak of their height.
I can take it.
And then they had to abandon it. Because as their expansion expanded, while the dragons in the astral plane could not be affected by Tiamat's powers, those on Eberron still could. And so Tiamat's powers expanded as the dragon's domain in the astral plane expanded. So again, there was another great fight where Tiamat was brought low, and the dragons abandoned the city. Where that city is, and what its current state is, we don't know. But the Arenal elves told us of this. And they did not tell us where, just of it. So I would recommend that you find them, and you can find their primary outpost on that map I gave you. The name of the outpost, it's probably worse, I'm letting y'all know. It's 2 words. Pylas, Pylas, space, var, dash, Tolai.
Pilash
Var
Var Tolai. I feel like he went to his keyboard and just.
He did not. That is their primary outpost, and where you might be able to go and ask them politely to tell you the location of Shark Patel. Now, the final location I am informing you of is where the Githyanki port. They don't really have. They stay in the battle barges. That's where they primarily live. They explore, marauding through the plains and stealing what plunder they can. But whenever they settle down, they go to a port called Tu Narath. So that's TU apostrophe NARATH. Tu Narath is a large 6-fingered hand. It emanates arcane power, and thus is used as some kind of power source to maintain the peoples living on it. Nobody has told us exactly what that 6-fingered hand belonged to, but the Githyanki primarily live there.
It's flesh?
No, it is made of stone.
Oh, stone. Yeah.
That being said, one of the 6 fingers is apparently a foreign porter. And you might be able
For
to find...
outsiders?
For outsiders. You might be able to stay there if you prove yourself
That's right.
worthy.
Well, an enemy of my enemy is our friend, right? We all hate
The
the
Valkyr.
Valkyr. Well, me and you hate the Valkyr.
I mean, you've all fought the Valkyr. They're not good. They're not
But
good.
our races
Our race
specifically,
specifically
have
beef with them.
have history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So, out of your best bet to finding something to get you through the psychic maelstrom is Sharo Cathel, the ancient
The
technology of the
elves.
dragons. And you're going to need to utilize at least the Arenal elves to find it.
Yeah. If we're gonna talk to the Arenal elves,
Yeah.
Additionally, you will inevitably
We have to go see the good king.
no, you'll be assaulted by them.
they're gonna find us. Yeah.
They're everywhere in there.
Yeah.
Arf.
So first we find the elves, though.
Yeah.
So, that was city built by dragons, 6 fingers. Yes, one final warning. The astral plane is patrolled by large, angry creatures known as astral dreadnoughts.
Great.
Astral dreadnoughts. They have very large claws and gaping mouths, and basically anything that's an outsider to the astral plane, i.e., us, they attack and kill.
Cool.
Okay.
Any advice against them?
Run.
Oh,
As fast
okay.
as possible.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Which, hopefully, the sky rail is quicker than Bentley. So.
They're faster. Are they slower than 5 miles per hour?
No.
Has anyone ever hurt one of these things?
Hurt.
Yeah.
We've heard musings, yes, but it's better to avoid them.
Mm.
You can usually see them coming at you from a ways off. They're big fucking creatures.
But I asked, what do they look like? The claws? They're the big claws, right?
They have 2 large claws, and they basically slink through the astral plane with a gaping mouth.
Okay.
You'll see the chalk kind of like draw out a little figure if you'd like to look up what they are on your iPads.
What are they called?
It's not pretty. Astral dreadnoughts.
Astral heck not. Yeah.
I think.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh, you're literally not kidding by claws.
But
That's like
imagine
a
about
crab claw.
Yeah.
imagine about you know
Ooh.
the face itself is probably about 20 feet big.
Ooh, neat.
And they have snake bodies.
Snake leg.
Ooh.
Not smash.
Plenty of teeth is all I'm saying. Ew.
So
What?
we will prepare the sky rail to enter through our astral gates, and then you will continue your great quest to save everyone.
Great.
Yeah.
Any questions for the students?
Is there anything you think we can do to prepare for this venture?
Well, like I said, you probably don't need food, as you'll be in a suspended state.
Where will our bodies be?
You'll be in there.
No,
Your
our
body.
physical bodies.
You're going in there physically.
Oh,
we're
I thought
going
it was
in
more
there.
like a mind situation.
No. You'll be traveling through the realm of thought, but it'll be your physical body. Like I said, you'll be in a weird form of stasis,
Okay.
but it will be you going in there, and your body will suffer physical ailments.
Is there like a time difference? Is it like 1
Frozen?
minute in astral plane? No, nothing.
It's 1-to-1.
Okay.
I will say this: because your bodily functions are in a state of suspended animation, so are your natural healing abilities.
What do you mean?
You'll need to use magics to heal properly.
No potions.
Potions will work
Okay.
So
because they're
like
magical, but
we
We
don't
sleep.
sleep there, do we?
no. But at the same time,
Long rest.
We don't have long rests then.
They don't do anything.
We
Huh?
don't do anything.
you're able to replenish your spell abilities, but healing, natural healing,
So
doesn't
if
work well
if
traveling.
if
That sucks wieners. Can
so
we
if
use
rest,
our
we
hit
get
die?
Nothing back.
say again?
Can we use our hit die when we rest?
Hit die is using your ability, your body's natural ability to heal.
what'd you say?
We
So,
can only
yeah,
use
if we
potions or
sleep, it
spells.
doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
we don't-
long rests only replenish our spell slots. That's it, right?
Yeah.
I'm understanding that correctly.
So
Man, that's wieners.
We're gonna be using the staff,
I-
our
well,
spells.
I gotta do my job.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait.
I would like to say that while the names of the locations are Eberron specific, the astral realm rules have been around since 2 years. So yeah, this is vintage D&D right here.
Yeah, for sure, for
Should
sure.
we get? How many potions do we have?
We should probably get more.
Yeah, I think we should.
I don't know how many is in your bag or how many. is
You'll
in
see the Lord Maker. Allow me to help. And you'll see 2 lithe, beautiful tieflings, one female, one male,
Smash.
Smash.
walk in with
All of the above.
with a rolling luggage, and they'll just open it up, and just 5 rows each of 5 regular potions of healing.
25 total?
25 total. Each. So 50 total.
50.
They're
potions?
giving them to us or they're selling them to
We are
us?
giving them to you.
Oh, 50 normal potions of healing.
Because with Lady Himiko's permission, we will be attaching, let's just say, something that will help us scout out the area.
So should we each take 10?
Oh, yeah. That'll.
Do with it as you see fit. They are yours.
Yeah, we'll wait till Ish gets
And Lady Hime, with your payment will be information on the astral plane, as you will be scouting out and gathering information for us using essentially a crystallized arcane eye. So it'll only be on the outside. We won't be peeking on the inside or anything weird like that.
The fact that Sterling is giving us as many potions does not strike confidence in me.
This is the safe point.
We're gonna get our asses whooped.
Yeah, we're gonna get our asses whooped for sure. We're gonna come
Y'all are
across
gonna
some
be
of those
and
dreadnoughts.
that's the astral. Y'all are gonna be in here for a while. So not as long as this. Not as long as Drone, but you'll be in here for a little while.
We're gonna come across one of those dreadnoughts, man. It's gonna be a bad fight. I'm gonna die.
Question.
Question.
When we use our Sibirus abilities and we end it, we get a point of exhaustion. But since we don't heal,
not
will long rest
Yeah, not
still
always.
cure
You'll
the
still cure
exhaustion? Okay.
I think you're the only one that gets that. I don't
I
get a point of
might
exhaustion.
get it if I roll bad.
You don't get a point of exhaustion? Oh. Well,
You're turning into a dragon.
Well, before that, I got. Well, I guess I turned into a big lady.
Yeah.
Big 80.
So,
Wait. So, question: when we die, if we were to fall unconscious in this realm, what happens to our bodies?
there are no death saving throws unless something directly attacks you or heals you.
What does that mean?
So you don't roll a death save whenever you fall unconscious. Basically,
You just sit at 0?
you sit there at 0 until somebody stabilizes / heals you or somebody kills you.
Oh, I mean, I guess that's better.
So, so if we're laying there unconscious and an enemy decides to hit us, if we're unconscious, we die.
You take 2 death saving throws, and if they hit you again, then you die.
So we still get 2 death saving throws.
Yes, the death saving
if
throws
they
are still
hit you
3.
when you're unconscious.
But
If they hit us, but
Yes.
it's not every round like in the normal round.
Correct.
yeah, it's not every round.
Sorry.
You're okay.
I see.
I mean,
Goodbye,
that's
guys.
better than just straight up dying.
I rerolled my character.
Brother, no, you're not.
I'm about to tell you the truth, man.
You got
I
So
ain't
yeah, I
really
forgot
get
you got
zero.
rid of the point of exhaustion for me.
Also, Ish,
forgot.
we were
It's going
given
out.
50 regular potions of healing, and Riley gave the idea of each of us get 10.
But do we have any in
I think we have some in his.
the bag?
Yeah,
His-
but she had it all written down.
On my iPad
Oh.
that I don't have. But I think I have it on my phone. Lord, please.
I already have 5 in here. In
I
my
have
own.
none.
So now I have 15.
Yeah. We
Regular
had...
potions
Ugh.
are what? 1d4?
2d4
2d4.
plus 4.
2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 100 million.
We had 20 in the bag.
What's
Normal.
the difference between the legacy potion and the...
There isn't one.
There isn't.
It just
No,
shows
there
that you
wasn't.
broke.
Or 2d4
you can't
plus
afford
2.
the new
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. 10 total.
Oh. Oh, in the new one it's a bonus action.
But we're still using the homebrew rule of bonus action, full action. So
Okay.
I like the dynamics that it applies.
Bonus action, roll, full action,
Bonus
take the
action.
full health.
Your mom.
I like
Wow.
Why are you mad at me?
your mom would take a full action.
Okay.
I was the one who
That's
said
what Riley said.
That was me.
That was you.
Yeah.
No, whenever I think, my eyes roll to the right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're just there. Sorry.
No, it's
Yeah, when I
okay.
think I'm
I mean,
just
it's
like-
technically your left, isn't it?
My left, yeah. What is it, alright?
I don't know.
What
What'd you say?
wrong with you?
That hurts. I hate doing that.
What?
Rolling my eyes back.
Back?
I still
Yeah.
had 2 potions.
Because I was like, oh, when I think, I just go like this.
And
Gives me
you said it hurts?
Stop doing it.
It's fun. I'm doing it for the joke.
It's for the bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta commit.
So anything else y'all want to try and do is the lightning rail begins to line up with the gate.
In my bag, I have a blade of grass and 4 bottles of scented
Why?
My neck
Oh,
pick up
lovely
lovely time.
girl.
It's
The
only
blade of grass
9:30.
is
It
on
smells
the
like
scrub.
syrup.
Is that what you said?
Oh, that's right. Okay. I still have it.
Pancakes.
Oh, yeah, the blade.
think
No, we
Jordan burned a
consumed the
candle.
blade.
Did we?
Yeah,
Jordan,
that's
you burned
what-
a
that's
candle.
what
Oh,
saved
that's right,
her.
that's right. Okay.
Mm.
But I have 4 bottles of scented
Oh,
bath.
beautiful
smells
baby
so
girl.
Don't know why.
She's
Getting
like,
her
dude,
hair
I'm
all-
sleepy.
Getting her hair all fucked up.
Yeah. My favorite part.
She's a baby.
So let me go!
Look,
She's like, Dad, why do you let these people harass me?
look.
I'm not harassing. I just give her little sweet cat pets and kisses.
You're okay, Rachel. There we go.
I made her all scruggly.
Yeah, you did. There.
I'm unencumbered.
Okay. So, anything else you all want to try and do?
She loves you. That's so cute.
Yes, she does.
Just give me
And
the
I love
bug.
her.
She's getting in my bag.
She's gonna go cat bag.
Get in
Bag
my
cat.
bag. Go get it.
Okay. So,
I have a bad feeling about this whole journey.
with little fanfare, the sky rail and its 3
Oh, we're
carts.
still in the venomous venison, right?
You are.
Is there a shop I can find that can carve something for me?
That can what?
Carve?
Carve. Yes.
Out of ivory.
Yes. What are you trying to carve?
A component.
Ah, okay.
For real.
It's like,
Huh?
it's me.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have like a crazy...
So don't forget, the venomous denizen does use pain and time.
Oh, that's right.
And this ivory carving will probably cost you pain.
I was gonna ask when we were in the fucking other place, in Largo or whatever, but I forgot. So, one of my spells uses a wait, not this one. Where the fuck did it go? It's a statuette of a dragon worth 500 gold pieces. Can I just use the fucking
Yes.
the hookah that's worth
100%.
700 gold?
100%, absolutely.
Then yeah, I'll just
She
use
down
it.
there?
She's behind you.
So how much would it be?
Oh.
I thought you were going to use the dragon?
That's for one spell. The other spell needs a
Just looking at the demon.
An ivory statue.
A statuette of yourself carved from ivory and decorated with gems worth at least 1,500 gold pieces.
That's right.
It's going to be
Big head boy.
Cute.
lovely girl.
Precious
So they would essentially ask for blood in the equivalent of 150 HP.
Oh!
Shit.
Do we even have
We need help?
150? Do you need help?
We can go halvesies.
They will take multiple donors.
I'll deal with that. I'll just get it another time.
We're like 75 and 75?
It's.
Yeah.
What do you think Tip has on my shelf?
I would allow y'all to take a long rest before you venture through the game.
Yeah, well,
do
I'll
it.
go halvesies with you.
Oh.
75, 75.
You'll
what if-
basically be departing the morning after.
But what if we do
Or we can all do it.
30
We all
and
do
a-
50 or 30.
30?
Yeah, there you go.
6,
Yeah.
9, 12,
Okay,
15.
fine. Because I still need to get the gems, right?
No, that's what the gems.
Oh,
1,500 gold total.
Her jaw popped.
Really?
That was so funny.
That's what that noise was? I thought that was you messing
Yeah,
with
that
your
little
toes.
click is whenever she yawns.
That's so cute.
She's done it for as long as I can remember.
She got TMJ, dude. I got that too.
Okay.
Nah,
Yeah.
we can wait on that.
You
I
sure?
heard it right here. It was
It's not
Okay.
a big deal.
Yeah, we hit the long
Jaw
rest.
pops.
Yeah, I guess we can all do 30.
Yeah,
We're
we're
not
not.
kill you for real.
We're
are you being
offering
like
you
that?
our lifeblood.
Our
I'm not
blood.
gonna use that spell anyways. Not right now.
What's that?
Jordan.
Messing with his family.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh,
Is everybody ready?
sorry.
As ready as we're ever gonna be.
All right.
I'm scared.
What
So-
you scared?
Good to die.
No. Oh.
The various battalions of the Venomous Denizen, along with the 4 lords, Venom Lords, send you off with their strange salute. And the sky rail goes through the portal.
What happened to our Tribex?
Remember we sent them back to,
The keep?
Dang.
sorry.
Yeah. No, like, y'all never really looked into it.
I thought we instructed them to go back
Yeah.
to the town.
That's what you told them.
And we gave all those people all the food and everything to take care of them.
Yeah. They're probably still there. But now you're in the astral plane.
What the fuck he was
Oh,
that?
Gamwich is okay.
Don't worry about it.
He's at the keep.
Yeah.
Gamwood she lit up.
We love him. Is Gamwich a boy?
He
I
is
don't know
now.
if we- okay, I was like, I don't know
So,
if we
If
ever.
he wasn't, he is now.
So, immediately after a bright flash of light, you materialize in the astral sea, a beautiful silvery realm, except for a large black streak that courses through it, psychic lightning all around it, except for one major detail in front of it.
Major detail.
You see an astral dreadnought split in half and dead in front of this astral maelstrom.
You said it's split in half dead?
Yes.
Like
can
the
only
streak
imagine.
went through it.
That Odium killed it.
Oh, when he made the streak. So its
That
body's
says
just
a lot
floating
about
there.
Odium, though. 'Cause
Yeah,
if
bro,
the
we
dread-
tried to fight him that one time. We got our asses whooped
We sure did get our
by
asses
an old ass man. Sorry.
Is this something we can reach?
So,
You wanna touch the black streak?
I mean,
No,
technically,
someone-
technically yes. But we're going to pause there.
The dreadnought.
So, since defeating, or at least sealing Orlask, You traveled through Drome. You learned of the various nations of monsters. Made a tenuous alliance with the Daughters of Soric Hell. Reforged the Six Caliber in Shavarath. Ezra, you learned of the origins of your history as you realized that, as you were all meditating, realize that you come from royalty. But is that royalty that you ever asked for? Emma, your destiny, your story was further detailed as the Ebon Mother also gave her your blessing, gave you her blessing and the ability to transform into a dragon. Temple, you learned of your past, and what you thought was the wrongs of a nation was in fact the wrongs of death itself. And what happened to your family, and also a legacy of not only your family and the clans that worked in Zalargo, but also of your master, who left you a platinum watch that does not work, but also his robes, which do work and are fantastically powerful. Malachite and Saris, you continue to surprise people and continue to be morbid and hilarious. But questions of Dalquor, the turning of the age, still remain in your mind as you have yet to find any real answers, but you continue to look. So, Prisoner Deep 14 was resolved. Good job there. Gargoyles and wingwords you never looked into. While you did meet Bree in the House Kundarak Enclave to help figure out Ezra's issue, you never figured out what her Cyberus crystal was about.
Who?
Bree.
Oh, that's right.
The one you helped
bitch.
her.
She stole it from us.
And then abandoned.
Yeah. Right?
Just to die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she did.
She did. It's horrible. Next time it's on site, guys. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Next time it's on site. She fooled us once, fine. Fooled us twice, almost got us killed. It's on site.
Yeah, we're definitely beating her up.
Why are you bringing her up?
She's gonna be here. Watch.
I'm just
It's one of the set questions.
the venomous, the various denizens of the Shadow Marches, the venomous denizen, the various peoples that follow the gatekeeper traditions, and those of Oleum, the greatest druid on Corvair. You learned of them and helped realize your greater connection to the Ebon Mother, and empowering the Six Caliber, a legendary blade that, as you have entered the astral plane, has begun humming to you.
Ooh, like a tune or just.
Like a boom.
Oh.
You all gain a level.
Hey! Hey! That's nice.
Spend the next hour and 20 minutes leveling up.
I mean, if y'all want to, you can. I was thinking you could just roll hit die though.
That's
then
nice.
get the specifics out of the way for next session.
I'm about to look it up. Alright.
I also replaced Emma's portrait.
Yay!
Yeah.
I learned 2 additional spells
Temples
from
is
any
next.
classes.
I have an idea.
What druid circle feature?
5.
Oh. You've learned to use your magic to alter your physical form in more subtle ways. You can cast the Alter Self spell at will. I don't know what that means.
Alter Self is a spell that lets you like grow claws and stuff. You basically do a little bit of extra damage whenever you're in your human weight form. In Temple, I'm pretty sure you now have 4 total fucking portents.
I have 2 bardic inspirations now,
Hey.
essentially.
That's a 4.
Nice.
Damn, that's a pretty good feature. As long as they're within 60 feet. I can, if I give someone my bardic inspiration,
Yes.
someone
roll
within
1d8
60
plus my
feet
constitution.
can also add it to their.
Do I even want to roll or do I want to take the 5?
This is so cool.
If you guys are affected by a spell, I can just touch you and dispel.
I didn't get any new spells.
I gotta look.
I get 2 new spells that I can choose from any class.
Nice.
Let me see. Can you give us like 10 minutes to look at our stuff real quick?
Yep, because I'm writing things too.
Yeah.
Do I roll a d8 or do I take the 5 for my health?
Oh, that's fucking cool.
If I take the 5 for my health, Sterling, for my hit die, do I still get my +1 from my Constitution modifier?
Yeah.
So I would get 6.
Yeah, your level, you're getting a Constitution. You always add your Constitution modifier to the
Yeah.
level. So, yeah.
Rolls like shit.
That's what I did.
What?
If I take the 6, I'll be at an even 100 for hit points. But I could also roll, but I suck at rolling.
You want me to roll for you?
Well, like roll on your phone,
No, like, or I can't.
Nice.
or
my
you want to
divine
roll
strike
this?
I can roll that.
I don't want to give you my bad luck.
I can use a
Ooh,
reaction.
okay, I don't-
Use someone else's bardic inspiration
Huh?
I don't got
within
that.
60 feet of
I don't
me,
got
and
luck
it
at
doesn't
all.
expend the bardic
Me either.
inspiration die.
Everything
Nice,
I
that's
do
pretty cool.
is from my own.
So it's like 2 for 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
bad luck, no
essentially,
good
and I can
luck.
use it as
It's all
much as
me.
my charisma modifier allows, which is pretty fucking cool.
That's pretty cool.
I know 11 spells.
God dang.
That's across all of them, like 1 through 4.
Okay, I didn't gain any spell slots, but
I didn't get any either.
I always I
our-
get 2
our-
spells every level anyways.
Level. Let's destroy. I didn't get any spell slots either. That's dumb. Let's go next one.
Lame.
I think all spellcasters are the same. It's
Yeah.
just slots.
It's like every 4 or something like that.
Yeah.
Almost disastrous.
Have you gotten Oraxia yet?
A what?
Oraxia on Warframe?
No, I have not. I only did like 2 turns of Jupiter today, so.
I'm really hoping in. I feel like I always ask this.
I've been seeing like little clips of her abilities, and I'm like, oh, fuck, this
Yeah.
is broken.
She looks fun. Yeah, the first time I ran through, it was with
Because
one
I
of
roll
her.
it every time.
And sadly, she can't climb on walls, but she can at least hold on walls.
Yeah.
They got this.
Yeah.
They might.
So
Is
we
my
have to roll
destroy
it.
rolling
They're
out
open.
and my
A
destroy
1d8 plus what?
I know adding
Once
her,
you up the
adding
level,
her
it should
movement
automatically
in
add
is
Phase
it.
step,
just
but I
Yeah.
can take
Yeah.
someone with me.
Yeah, join this story
That's
about there. Plus,
neat. You can yoink some whatever you want. You can abduct
So
children
it's
now.
1d8 plus
Hey.
my constitution?
Yeah,
You
but
can
the
abduct
Constitution automatically
humans,
adds
adults.
it. You don't have to add it yourself.
So my destroy undead went up, and my
Does
divine
it?
strike. And that's literally it. So instead of 1d8 for my divine
I'm
strike,
overriding
it's
it, I don't think
2d8
so, no.
when I use my melee attack.
Roll a
My melee
1d8.
attack.
It's my con. Hold on.
Yeah, it's until say 15 that I gain a spell.
Plus 2. So 1d8 plus 2.
Man, I didn't get much.
Yay.
That's
So
okay
6.
though.
So 101? Because you're at 95.
Is that 95 plus 6 is 101?
Yes.
101.
What's your health at?
100 flat.
You're at 101. What's your health at now?
95.
Oh, we're at the same. What's your health at now, Ash?
Give me a second. I'm doing spells.
Okay.
He said, hold the fuck on.
I
Shut
can't,
the
I
fuck
can't
up.
do my spells right now. I have to look through all the spells.
You got a new spell?
I get 2 new spells
Of any class.
of any class.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because that's their
They're jack of
class,
all
their
trades.
subclass.
Yeah, they're jack of all
No,
trades.
No, then their subclass
College of
every
Eloquence.
certain.
Oh, College of Eloquence.
Yeah, every certain level, you get a 2 spells from any class.
Yeah. Neat. Should learn disintegrate.
It's fun. You do
I like
that,
to
I
learn.
can
I mean, don't
learn-
you have it?
I don't. He has it.
You have it. So yeah, if you have it, I'm not gonna. We tend to like try not to pick the same spells.
Yeah, because remember they got what's that one? Shockwave. That's like a level 5.
What?
It's not shockwave.
It's
It's,
not. It's like a shockwave.
Oh, the one that they use for the area of effect.
Yeah, like
What's the one you use?
it's
For...
not shatter.
Yeah.
no.
No.
Mm-mm.
No. It's just a physical.
Synaptic static.
Yeah,
They're not ecstatic.
They already know that.
that's what I'm saying. When they cast it, I was like, oh, you learned that, I learned that, so I learned something
Oh,
else instead.
Yeah, so we don't all use the same ones. I think we have a spell that we both
Regenerate.
Fucking
Regenerate.
spells and when there's so many to pick.
But that was the best, one of the best ones out of the spell slot, the spell
Mhm.
list. So, like whatever.
For level 7.
is at 130.
Jesus Christ.
130.
Damn.
130. It was at 124 last time.
You're a whole 35 HP above me. You're like a level 2 fighter above me, bro.
Me.
That's insane.
Right. I have updated the stuff. If you want to take a look. But the
What's
big
that say?
Speaking to Six Caliber, the
Yeah.
Traveler's Gambit, Delure, its
and it's. Oops, I
inevitables.
spelled that wrong.
Delure
And
in its inevitables. Kalash Tar and Turning of the Age. Beholder Zombie. That's
me.
also you.
Yeah. Gosh darn, turning of the age. Yeah.
Why were you pointing at us?
You're not gonna
Sorry.
put that.
Why
Oh
were you
wait.
pointing at us?
Because
I didn't-
each of y'all had your own little
Well,
thread to follow.
I wanted to. Which one's mine?
I couldn't think of one.
Okay.
Can you think of one?
Well, I'm realizing I fucked up.
What do you mean?
I wanted to go to the grave in the Shadow Marches to find a key for the door.
I mean, you would have had to. That would have been a long trip.
Okay. So I really wasn't expected to like get a key then?
No.
Huh?
I mean, no, but you now can.
Oh.
Look, that whole finding an astral key for Delure, I made that by the seat of my pants.
Okay. So
So-
it
That
wasn't.
senior pants?
By the skin of my knee.
Yes, that too.
Jesus.
So I mean, you can do it now, whenever you return to Eberron. But no,
But
I wasn't expecting you
I would use
to-
it in
to do
here,
Grail,
so why do I need it?
because you can come back to the astral sea.
Oh, it's just some quick access to the astral sea whenever we want, basically.
No.
No.
The key is for Delore,
Yeah.
the Sea of Death.
Oh,
but
that's right. That's
we need to go there currently, or well, the whole reason we're coming to talk to all these people is so we can get in there.
To the astral sea.
Then what is the whole Delore thing for?
That's a side quest.
So that's
if Temple wants to pursue it.
Oh, it's Temple side quest.
Yeah. That Emma has helped with.
Which one?
Oh yeah, why am I putting in all this effort? It's not even mine. Just kidding. That's a joke.
The Delure, getting into Delure.
Man, I should probably check on that guy that talked to me or talked to Sarah at one point.
Yeah.
What's his name? Oh my god, it's the tip of my tongue.
Is it like your oven?
It's the air fryer.
Oh.
Oh my god, what's his name?
It's a good thing I wrote it in the character index.
His name is, oh my god, it's
Riankosh.
Riankosh. Should probably check on him eventually. I'm busy. We're busy.
I'm busy.
Yeah, we're busy saving the world, actually.
You're pursuing an eldritch being.
Yeah, I think this is more important than talking about the light.
Oh, that shit. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's Ceres' side quest, and Ceres is like too busy being Dr. Frankenstein over here.
Okay. Is everybody good with their level?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick my spells later.
Yeah.
For 2 out of all the spells available to me.
Yikes. And it has to be
Every-
what? Level what?
Well, obviously within
Up
my.
to 7.
Up to
Yeah,
7.
up to 7.
Which is still wild.
That's a
That's
lot.
a lot of spells.
Yeah, it comes with. No, it's not even a class. It's not even like the subclass thing. It's just
Just a
like
bard
it's just a
thing.
bard thing.
I can remember.
The bardic inspiration thing is a college of eloquence thing.
Yeah.
Bards are so fun.
So I get a 2-for-1
Never played one.
special
They're
for my
one
bard.
great.
So
great
if I
with
give
ones.
you bardic inspiration and Skrelia or whoever is 60 feet from me, I can use my reaction to give them one too, and I don't lose in a bardic inspiration.
Oh, is that something you just learned?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I don't.
Two for one, but uses your reaction.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, yeah, it uses my bonus action.
Your bonus action.
Yeah.
Still really good.
And what's cool is that I can use it up to however much my charisma modifier is,
Which is
Sure.
5.
just 5.
Damn.
So technically 10.
You just hand it out.
And I don't. Like I said, it doesn't use my
Your slot.
my slots.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So everyone stay near me. I'm gonna
You're
hand
the
them
one who
out.
tends to
I'm gonna
walk
hand
away
them.
from
I'm
everybody.
gonna hand them out like handy now. You can buy bardic inspiration.
You.
You
What
get
are
a
you
bardic
doing?
inspiration.
Ah.
Huh?
I thought you were gonna flick my ear.
Get one.
I don't know. You
Stick
flick
my
me.
finger in here.
Oh, that would be gross. I can do something called shared moonlight now. It's basically my
Abduction.
phase step, but I can take someone with me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I just learned planar shift.
Did you?
I said fuck it.
What the
Fuck
fuck?
it.
What is that one?
I can teleport me and up to 8 creatures
To
from
different
2 different
planes.
plane of existence.
But only a certain amount of time, isn't it?
I don't know.
Well, now you can use that to teleport back to Eberron. You want to take the sky rail with you.
Perfect. Oh.
But
It's a last resort thing. It's a level 7 spell and I only have 1 slot. For
In
level
case
7.
like the Skyroll
You
like
just
gets
got a level
damaged
7
or
slot?
No,
Oh.
but
he only has one level
yeah, I
7
only have 1
spell
slot.
Ah.
I have like a bunch of slots.
You can learn whatever you want. Technically, it's just whatever you have in the
Yeah. I
slot.
thought you said you have I have a bunch of sluts.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
They're all sitting at this table.
they're in the sky room
Nice.
chilling, hiding them from Himiko.
That's fucked up. I'm
Can't let
telling you.
Himiko know I have bitches.
okay, so if everybody is ready,
Turn off his swag.
Ew.
What did he say?
Tibble forgot to turn off his swag.
I hate you.
Me too.
Put my swag on.
Okay. So, you begin your journey through the astral plane. Himiko walks into the parlor cart with all of you in it. So, we basically, and she holds up a little red crystal, the map. We can either go directly to the Arenal Elves and their outpost, or we can attempt to find this Githyanki port. What would all of you like to do?
Let's go to the
Elves.
Let's go to the elves.
Yeah, they
A little
sound
more
nicer.
peaceful.
Very well.
Mm.
So the Give Yankees gonna find us. So
Yeah,
might
let
as
them
well.
come to us.
They sound like ass.
Dang.
We made it there smooth as butter.
So that roll was basically to travel through the astral plane. You roll either a d4 if you know where it is. If you have a map, it's a d8. And if you don't know anything, you just kind of pick an astral pool and go. So I rolled an 8 on the d8. So usually it's times 10 hours, so it could take 80 hours. But on the Astral Express, on the Skyrail, you notice that it's flying really fucking fast.
You're like
And the
holding-
time is halved.
So 40 hours.
40 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Still, that's
Somebody
still-
roll a d20, please.
I mean,
Oh, I barely rolled.
13.
Okay. Thankfully, as you travel through, the blotch of blackness off in the distance, it is a peaceful trip for the first day, as nothing bad happens. But a peculiar sensation occurs about lunchtime. You start feeling a little peckish, start feeling a little hungry.
Nuh-uh, that's false. That's false advertisement right there.
As Himiko walks to the parlor, is anybody else feeling hungry?
we're not supposed to feel that here.
Ignore the thoughts. Drink some water.
Chew some water, chew some gum.
5.
5
Huh.
gum.
I guess you're right.
We gotta think that we're not hungry, guys. Our body's in
models?
some form of stasis, supposedly.
Well, I guess I'll get back to the hut. She'll turn around.
I mean, I wasn't kicking her
And-
out.
A full day will pass. Everybody make Constitution saving throws.
Oh my god, we're starving, aren't we?
They said we're not supposed to. Constitution saving
Nat
throw.
20, baby.
Himiko also.
Okay, yeah. Jesus Christ.
22.
Himiko barely succeeds.
What do we have to beat?
It's a DC 10.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 25.
I rolled a nat 20.
2.
Yes.
18.
So plus 1 is 21.
What'd you roll it?
11.
Dang.
I just barely made it.
So nobody gains a point of exhaustion as the feeling of hunger persists. You wake up in the morning, your body,
It's another day.
it's another day.
So are we supposed to eat?
Saris eats.
Going for the
He eats. He's falling down. Yeah, he's.
Himiko again walks into the parlor, paler than usual.
No.
She hasn't suffered point consumption yet. As she sees Sarah's eating. So you're hungry too.
Seems like it.
She's gonna walk over to the door and just throw it open, and then step out and basically hang on to the railing as she's flying through the air. Is anybody doing it?
Is she
Through
gonna
the
like
plane.
jump?
No. But she is kind of like on the rail.
Yeah.
As
Doing.
she'll let herself back in. I didn't feel hungry while I was out there, and I feel hungry while I'm in the
So
rail.
do you think since we're in here, you're not affected by?
Something about the sky rail is preventing the
Negating.
stasis. But this also means you should be able to heal properly.
Inside the sky rail.
Awesome.
We were talking over here like.
We're starving ourselves for no reason.
That being said,
cheese.
Yeah.
Back in your fucking lips.
still gotta track rations,
Okay.
which you still have your rations from the previous. So
Oh,
basically,
please.
detract a day of rations and water.
Okay, so while in the ship, we are not affected by the stasis outside. Interesting. Interesting.
Okay, so we have 25 now.
We might want to stock up on that if we're going
Where
to
are
be in
we
the
gonna
astral
do
plane.
that? Oh, the elves.
Well, that's the
Plainer
thing.
McDonald's.
Would they have food?
If they're living their lives here,
Bless you.
if they live their lives here, there's a chance that they might not have rations.
No,
Correct?
there is not.
Unless
there
they
is a
have-
chance. There's a chance they do not.
Unless they have some sort of spell or maybe
The no
bio.
funky spell.
I mean, I wouldn't. Would any of you happen to know that you have the spell to create food and water?
Oh, okay.
You really?
I do. Hold on. I need triple check.
I have that. It's just not active.
But you can attune to it, I believe. Or not attune, but
I could write it down in my dream journal.
Book.
My book.
It's easier to do this.
Ruin my dream journal.
Create food and water. I think I did.
Himiko's going to have her share of portions, immediately looking and feeling better. And move back into the captain's cabin as she seems to kind of look at
Yep.
the Siberius crystal that holds her father's heart.
I'll
I mean, if we get extra, okay.
I guess I'll ready it. Create food and water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a third level spell for me.
Yeah,
I think y'all have level also to create a hero's
A hero's feast. Yeah. I'll just do create food and water. I'm like Jesus.
Well, I mean, we have 25 days of rations still.
Just in case.
bread and fish.
My flesh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Would somebody roll d20 maybe?
I want to do it. That's a deep one.
Don't roll that.
Would Sarah's have been in the astral plane before? Yes. Interesting.
Bye.
Another uneventful day. As nothing attacks you, you suddenly see what looks like some kind of smaller outpost on the outside. And Himiko kind of points it out over the rock speaker. Do y'all see that? Looks like some kind of almost building / rock over there, starboard? To the right.
So we do perception
look.
checks?
Sure.
Perception.
Everybody that's looking, do a perception check.
Is this the same day?
This is the same day.
That's a nat one.
Temple's like, where?
Just like
He looks left
on his,
instead of right.
he's on his book right
28.
Damn. 9.
I'm ritual casting telepathic.
Okay. Alright.
My bag's still on.
28?
15.
15?
22.
Okay. Nothing.
9.
Massive. Okay. Hey, Australia, you do not recognize the architecture. Definitely looks like a very rundown rock. Saris? No, Saris, right?
Okay, sure.
Saris, this definitely seems to match Aeronol architecture. So there seems to be some kind of outpost of the elves. Ezra and Emma, you realize that there is no movement on that outpost. Maybe somebody's just inside and keeping themselves, but it's definitely, if it's really an outpost, it seems to have been abandoned almost. What do y'all do?
If we go there, we're fighting.
I think we should keep trekking. Doesn't look like anyone's there.
Can we tell Himiko what we see? And ask her for advice?
You tell her.
What would you do, Himiko?
Well, on one hand, we're in a very alien plane, and danger lurks around every corner, as she kind of looks around at the expanse where there is no corner. But on the other hand, if there are Aeronal elves in there that need assistance, it'd be a good way to get on their good side.
Why you gotta appease to my good nature?
You don't have
But you don't have one?
Okay.
Rude?
good nature.
I think we should stop then.
Who are you?
Sarah's. They might need help.
I disagree.
Let's go.
Okay. Well,
That's the worst thing.
Alright.
You get attacked?
Said the
We're
magic
gonna get
words.
attacked.
Don't be so negative about it.
Stop talking.
did she tell that to Sarah?
Yeah, it's like you're saying all the flag words. That's the worst thing you could do.
Someone's cranky.
Ooh! Skrilly?
Squirrely.
What the Skrilly?
Okay.
The squirrely.
What the Skrilliante?
Give me a moment.
Oh. Pointy?
We're watching a show that has a character that is exactly like Sarah, so I think he's getting inspiration from that.
No, I don't think he would stop and care.
I don't think he would stop to try and be nosy.
Oh, probably not.
What show
Resident Alien.
was
It's
that?
on Netflix.
Um,
It is
Probably
really
It's an
stupid.
alien who crash lands on Earth and has to react to try to act human,
mm.
and his whole goal is to wipe
He
out humanity.
kills a person and assumes their identity.
Yeah.
And the way they look, and this person's a doctor, and they're like a huge
So
freak.
they have to like assume the role.
That
of
sounds
human
exactly
doctor.
like your
Yes,
character.
It's
in the
so
first episode,
funny.
he like not exhumes a body, but he does like a
Autopsy.
autopsy, and like when everyone leaves, he's like, I'm gonna go back in and
I'm
I'll
gonna
like, look
squish
at
the
the brain.
brain.
And he like cuts the head open and just gets this brain. It's like squishing it and giggling.
Is Chibi with y'all or not?
Yes, Chibi's here.
It's very funny.
Exactly like Sarah's.
Yeah.
I resonate with that kind of character. I
Why?
love the.
That sounds
I
bad.
love the not mortal trying to be mortal trope. Love it.
Alright. As you pull into this outpost,
No.
Wow.
Don't forget, we have a mega site.
No, it's shrunk because it's supposed to be vertical. God,
We're so little.
That's what she said.
could just swoop. There we go.
God.
I'm bored. I can bite.
and I need one more thing. Excuse me.
About to eat out of her hand like a goat with some oats.
Of course.
Did you have like tickles?
New playlist. I have to adjust.
You SoundCloud Rob.
Sure is dusty out here.
I have a feeling we're gonna get ambushed or attacked or
Dang.
something.
The flag words are already said. We're
They
gonna
already
get
put it in
attacked.
motion.
We're going to get attacked.
We
Someone
should have
attack
helped.
us.
Someone probably needs our help.
No, it was the what's the worst that could happen?
The worst actually happened.
Yeah, every time.
It's a fucking TBK.
I want to have faith that Sterling would never allow that, but I don't know.
The role of
I feel like
DMs
if
is
we
you don't
made him
want
mad
to do a
enough.
TBK, but you can't. If we made him mad enough, or just start insulting him, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna kill off Emma.
I'm gonna say the F word.
Which
Yeah,
one?
Sterling, you mean TPK.
He said freak. And then don't forget,
I already did that.
Sterling, that I can see invisible creatures.
Yes, you can.
And I can
too.
see into the ethereal plane.
I can too.
Well, that's where we are.
We're in the astral sea. Close though.
They're neighbors.
Ain't we in there?
I can open my third eye,
Yeah.
which gives me dark vision, which I already have. See into the ethereal plane within 60 feet of you. Read any language or see an invisible creature and objects within 10 feet.
I think True Sight gets me a little bit of.
But it's or, so I can just only choose
Or.
one of those
Oh.
when I use my third eye. But it resets every short rest.
So you could alternate? You said it resets?
I can use it again after short rest and choose something different.
You can only see hidden doors, hidden by magic. I can see onto the ethereal plane.
See, that's the thing
Creature
I
to
always
see
use
what
to
they
read
actually are.
shit that we don't understand.
It's not the comprehend language? That's something separate.
That's a difference
Oh.
that I never prepare anyways.
You're good, bro. We're not rushing you.
Because comprehend languages is a first level
Freaking meeting.
spell.
You need to leave. You need to leave. Shut up. What?
Why?
I just punched your
I'd be really mad at you.
Is that their donut?
If I just punched it.
I'd be really upset with you.
Yeah, I get
I
mad
kind of
at you
want to
too.
do. I kind of want to do
Get
it
the
now.
fuck away from my donut!
Leave Riley's donut alone.
Just get a public shaming for
Yeah.
punching a donut.
We're gonna make you stand outside and shut the door, and you can play from outside
Lights off, don't even open the blinds.
with the mosquitoes.
No, I don't usually give them mosquitoes actually.
I didn't give him anything
Fuck you.
You know what? I'm gonna say I don't get bit by mosquitoes, and I can fall asleep within fucking like 2 minutes.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Exactly.
Okay, sorry that took so long.
You're
So,
fine.
Fucking dare you?
you would see, as you are dropped off by Himiko, who then kind of like trails off about 50 feet or so, waiting for your signal, I guess. A distinct lack of living in here.
There's
Like
what?
there's dead bodies, or like there's just no one
It's
around.
dusty.
It's dusty. Sure is dusty out here.
Wonder if anyone's in the shadows hiding.
Sure hope no one jumps out at us.
You hear a slurping sound off in the distance.
I think someone's trying to sell me something. A slurp.
Can I do a perception check in the direction of the slurp?
Yes. What's your range?
What?
What's the range of
Range
I mean,
of
I have-
perception.
sight? Yeah, it gives you a certain amount of sight, right?
Out to a range of 120 feet.
Yeah. You don't see anything.
Can we hear what direction it's coming from?
It's coming down the corridor.
Hey, who's slurping down there?
What?
Continues, just
Doesn't sound like this slurp.
getting closer.
Ugh.
Hey, whose idea was this? You two, right? Go look.
Okay.
I'll go look.
Where do you go? Oh, and you have a place to go. by the way.
Yeah, forward. So I guess I'm.
Jesus Christ!
There.
Dude. You said it's down the corridor?
Yeah.
Skrelly, would you be behind us?
Yeah.
Are we hanging out back?
I don't know. Someone took Dimple.
Someone took Temple on. Release him. I don't know. Someone took Temple.
Dimple be gone.
That's Skelly. Skelly here.
Well, he's just putting them wherever. He's not putting them
I'm
where.
gonna be right here.
Riley,
Oh, you are?
be up
Okay.
front.
Yeah, I'm the one that said let's go check it out.
Okay, so next, so Skrilla, you kind of stay up there with Ezra.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Emma, as you
start walking down, you walk up and then walk down this corridor. You catch, your cloak of eyes seems to catch more eyes looking at you. This music is not cutting it for me.
It's too like
The creature has multiple eyes?
There are eyes looking back at you.
Just a set of two?
Multiple.
Multiple sets.
Guys.
like belonging to one body or several bodies.
They seem to be overlapping.
So did
If I would know of a creature that would have like eyeballs like this.
You know of many creatures.
Guys, I see many eyeballs.
yeah, they're on your coat.
Eyes for
They're on
days.
your coat.
Oh. I mean, to be honest, fucking Summer Emma would like punch first, ask questions later.
I
Alright.
thought we came here to help people.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
And you're punching them?
I mean, I'm not saying I'm punching them. I'm just saying, like, the mindset that she's in is like, she would be like, we're about to fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh my.
I wasn't saying I initiated battle. I was just saying.
You all see that thing right there slime into view.
What is that?
And you're rolling for initiative?
Okay.
Is that the thing, the weird crab thing?
No. It is not an astral pit.
An ash, yeah.
Astral
A
Dreadnought.
dreadnought.
Oh, fucking A. I'm not rolling this dice anymore. I roll this one instead. Sorry.
Lovely.
She's so cute.
She's majestic.
I want to bother her so bad, but I know better. What did you just drop? Hey, careful.
Damn.
It's on my lap.
Emma?
I never didn't realize it.
What'd you roll?
That was my phone.
A 3.
Damn.
A 3?
Ezra,
25.
Jesus.
Saris,
12.
Skrilla,
13.
and Temple.
17.
Alright. Surprise, surprise. Ezra, you're going first. As you would see this large,
And in charge.
nasty, mini-eyed creature just slurping towards all of you.
Oh,
It looks malicious and evil, I'm assuming.
It's also got lots of mouths, pointy
So
teeth.
it looks malicious and evil.
Yes.
Okay. How far is it from where I'm at?
80 feet.
Oh god. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to
Lord have mercy.
Herm.
Up to Sigma.
Okay.
Well, I'll rely and use this in whispers. If I don't know what this motherfucker is like. Can you move me 30 feet? That's as far as I can go, I think.
Forward?
Yes.
You can get right in front of Temple, or you can get over here.
Is he within 60 feet now?
I'm sorry.
One
Would you-
square to the southeast of Temple. Because we're still north for you, right? Okay.
Not there. There?
Yeah.
Was that 30 feet?
Yes?
Okay.
Oh, well, I can double check. Yes, that was 30 feet.
Okay, cool. Is it within 60 feet of me?
It should be, but I'm going to double check. Yeah, it's within 60 feet of you.
Okay, cool. Dissonant whispers then.
Okay. What kind of damage was that?
That is
Psychic.
Psychic. I think? Yeah, psychic.
Okay.
Might
As you-
might be immune to it.
Try to reach into this creature's mind, its alien mind. The psychic reverberations echo back onto you. Make an intelligence saving throw.
I'm stupid.
Are you within range? You are within range of Australia, so add
+4.
+4.
Nice.
You need to beat a 16.
12.
Well,
No.
as you try to whisper into this thing's mind, it whispers back louder and angrier, and you are now stunned.
I don't take damage though.
You don't take damage.
Oh, okay, well.
But
Sorry.
you can repeat the save at the end of your next turn.
Awesome. Now we know.
I love how the one person who didn't want to come out here gets fucking stunned first.
Temple, you see Ezra start to whisper melodious charms only to suddenly go, "Ah!" and kind of fall into a stupor.
Yeah,
What do you do?
I'm smarter than Ezra.
Okay, buddy.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, but I have a feeling psychic isn't gonna fucking work.
What about Side Punch?
I get it.
Yeah, I got it too, but I was just glaring at him.
I'm just testing the waters.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna do a damage spell and see what that does. I'm gonna just fireballs it.
Okay.
17.
17 hits.
And it does 17 damage.
Okay.
Fired.
3 squares east.
Yeah, he moved. Yeah, you're correct.
3 squares east.
Yes.
Yeah.
So right there.
Yes.
As your fireball smashes into it, Temple,
Oh,
you
wait,
notice
it's
that
19 because I always forget to add the +2 when I do range spells.
19.
With
Okay.
with my gun stand.
As you blast it, you realize that the fire doesn't quite have the effect that you're used to seeing.
What?
It dealt half damage.
Hey, he's
Resistant?
resistant.
Skrilla,
So wait, I'm gonna
it is still Temple's turn.
yeah.
Move and action bonus.
Yeah, I'm looking at bonus action. Oh, he's moving 30 feet. No, yeah. I'll just I'll end it there.
You'll end it there. Okay. Skrilla.
She sees this happening and is gonna do just a moonbeam.
Sarah, you're on deck.
Yeah.
Okay. Do the moonbeam.
Just gonna do the
Was that
moonbeam.
radiant damage or
Do
is
the
that?
do.
Radiant. It's gonna be level 2.
All right.
18 Constitution.
Okay.
Advantage.
It succeeds.
Damn. Okay. The 13 was what I rolled. So half of that.
13 is what you rolled? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything weird?
It takes the full damage.
Cool. Okay.
What was the damage?
Radiant.
It was moon damage.
Although, you would notice that, like many things like this, it seems to be magically resistant, hence why it rolled with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But not magically immune. Saris, it is your turn. No, not Siri.
Siri.
One more.
Thank you.
30 feet away from me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Slurping.
I can't. I have to touch him.
Oh, slurp.
I'm gonna cast blindness.
Alright.
It's got a bunch of eyeballs.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a con saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
It is immune to being blind.
Oh,
Hey, hey, hey.
fuck you.
Bonus action?
Bonus section.
Literally all my
Can't do
spells
anything.
are psychic damage for the most part.
I'm good. End my turn.
Okay.
I did it all.
Emma, you're on deck as the nightmare creature takes its turn.
That's what it's called?
That's what I'm calling it.
Okay.
I mean, I have like cold asthma, but
Yeah.
It's going to
It's gonna
suddenly up to you, Saris.
Yeah, of course.
I hate that.
I'm like, puppy! Come here, puppy!
It's
As
like
its ooze-like
it's like no
tentacles
face when he got
attack you.
Uh-huh. No, he doesn't.
Starts off with a nat 1.
wow.
Yeah, baby.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Nice.
Two
Nice.
more tentacles.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
What
What
the?
just happened?
I'm
That's
being
all the
excited.
good look we're gonna
Thank
get
you.
today.
Dude. So it slithers up to you and just
You going to you
as
puppy really threw
you
it off.
behind your shield, just like
The fuck? Yeah.
reaction.
Cute, that would
Yeah.
be so
Can I
cute.
Okay.
with my shield?
Your shield with salt blades on it.
Yeah. What is it again? Whenever
Is it
it's
D10?
Question mark?
2d10.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 2d10. And I,
Just go ahead and roll.
so it's an automatic hit, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a reaction.
Yeah. Because it's only 2d10. That's
Yeah.
pretty-
6.
Alright. You see the
Do you want
blades
me to
cut
take all
into
this
it.
out?
What?
The blades cut into it as it ends its. Oh, does it have it?
No.
It does not have any bonus actions. I will say, as it gets close to you,
Wait, was that considered it was a melee attack, right?
that was 4 melee.
For no, me.
Yes. Well, that was your melee attack reaction. Yes.
Do I technically add my divine strike to a melee
If
reaction?
you want to, yeah.
Well,
Still a melee. I'll allow it.
yeah, okay. So it's 2d8.
Would you close the
13? That's 13.
Okay. The necrotic damage seems to do its full effect.
Nice. Cool.
But I will say, as it slithers up to you, as well as your group, the group of you. So it's really only Sarah. So you hear what can only be described as some kind of piping, these mouths kind of, as it mentally disturbs you. And you would also see what seems to be limbs still digesting in its mouth.
Ugh.
Cool.
Emma, it's your turn. You see Sarah successfully fend off these attacks. What do you do?
I'm gonna move 2.5 spots to the west.
Right here.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna cast fucking Sunbeam.
Alright.
Power of the moon and the
It's a con saving throw.
That is a dirty 20.
They still take half damage.
Ezra, you're on deck, followed by Tiffany.
followed by
Me
me.
rolling to get out of stun, is that an action or?
It is the end of your turn, essentially, so yeah.
But it doesn't count as an action movement, or does it?
No, you basically take your turn as you roll, so, I mean,
11.
technically yes.
Damn.
14, 15, 17, 24, so 12 radiant damage.
12 radiant damage, alright.
Yeah.
As I said, it is immune to being blind. Bonus action?
Bonus waction.
No, I'm gonna stay far away from that thing.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Thanks.
I can't afford to stay far away from it.
Unless I have a question.
Yes.
I know the moonlight step or whatever now,
Yeah.
because I'm 14. Can I use it in
Okay.
14? Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
No, I shouldn't have said it like that. Actually, I think I might have saying it out loud. I might have answered my own question because I couldn't face step to Zeke and then moonlight step out.
Well, I don't want to be moved.
You don't want to be moved?
I can't.
Why?
I don't have long range spells.
Oh,
I
okay.
need to be up close. And Saris wants to look at it up close.
But like, if I hadn't used my movement, could I have technically done that? Used.
I didn't hear the first part, I'm sorry.
You
So,
were
like,
listening to me.
I have a lot on my mind right now.
Face step to Malachite, Slayer,
Yeah.
Saris.
Yeah.
Moonlight, whatever, back.
Light stuff.
Are they both bonus actions?
Yeah, if they're both bonus actions, technically not.
But
But
I know face step is a bonus action, but
but
You can use the second one as your action.
that's what I was asking pretty much.
I usually like letting people use actions as a bonus action. So, yeah, I'll allow it.
It says the power of the moon suffuses you,
Suffuses, yeah.
granting you the following. Each of your whenever you use Moonlight Step, you can teleport one willing creature. That creature must be within 10 feet of you, and you teleport it to an unoccupied space you can see within 10 feet.
What is Moonlight Step?
Blah 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 blah. Okay, this says as a bonus action, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see, and you have advantage on your next attack roll you make before the end of this turn.
Yeah. Rules is written. Bonus actions and actions are supposed to be two separate things. It does help with like
Oh god, I
balance,
did not
but
mean to do it.
I've always been a fan of if you're gonna use like your action's always supposed to be like bigger. So like yeah, if you want to use your bonus action as an action, yeah, I'll always love that.
Okay, I will remember that for the future.
But I'm not willing. So yeah.
But just remember like there is like a resource to that. So
Huh?
pretty sure it's like you can only use that equal to your charisma modifier or something like that.
So
My charisma modifier is -1.
Or your wisdom modifier. Okay. So
What?
you look at that as Ezra is go ahead and roll intelligence to try and break this
Oh,
stuff.
am I still in your order?
It's your wisdom modifier.
Yeah. So just keep an eye. Just remember that. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Plus 4. What do I have to make?
You have to beat a 16.
Okay, I just made it.
Nice.
Wait, no, never mind. No, I didn't. I got 15.
All right. You are still stunned.
I'm gonna roll lucky. I don't want to keep
Go for
doing
it.
this.
It's like, is that a would that be considered a magical condition?
No, it's a alien mind.
Thank
second
God.
condition.
23.
Yeah. You break free at the end of your turn. Temple, you're up. Australia is on deck.
We'll break it free. 19 plus Australia's order. I'm stupid.
There's not a star that we can reach.
Hi.
30 feet away. I'm gonna cast haste on this dude.
Bad
Sarah's.
dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sarah's today.
Okay.
And you don't want to move.
I don't want to move. No, don't get me. Don't push me.
That makes your DC. That makes your AC like 26, doesn't it?
If you cast haste on me.
Yeah, it's plus
Yes,
2.
it's plus. No, I'm at 23. So 25.
It's still really fucking high.
Your AC is 23 because of
Because
that
of the
fucking
shield.
shield.
Plus 4 shield.
Why would you do that?
I
Because it was a
needed it.
cool item.
I need it.
I liked it.
needed it.
That and like you should have had the shield this whole time. And
Yeah.
It's just like
You're the weirdest paladin I've ever fucking
Because of
seen.
this.
Or not even a paladin, you're a cleric.
Yeah.
yes.
You also have advantage
I mean, that
on
looks heavy as
dexterity
fuck.
saving
He looks like he's struggling. Oh, maybe that's just the image.
and gain
Dangerous.
additional attack.
For haste.
And
Come on, I want to
oh,
see
yeah,
him actually
you're
use it
gonna
instead of just being
And you
afraid.
move. Your speed is
He
double.
like
That's badass.
turns it off immediately.
So 60
like sets it down.
speed,
It's like, it's way
2
too
attacks,
dangerous.
advantage on
He's
death attacks,
struggling with it.
25.
It's awesome. And he's rushing.
That's plus 2 armor class? Cool.
So now you're like
25.
20.
Oh, it's 2.
Jeez.
Right?
Yeah, 25. Yeah. Okay. Bonus action? No. And movement?
Yeah,
No.
I'm gonna move.
I keep playing Footsie.
One more than that. Yeah.
I knew it.
Alright, Australia, it is your turn.
Australia is gonna
Yeah, I'm purposely
get
doing
up close with him.
Alright.
There's no way I'm gonna
Misty step.
No, I'm purposely
30 feet.
stretching my feet out to do it.
30 feet?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that'll be right behind there on the point. Yeah. And then she's
Yeah, I'm just
would that be possible?
buffer this.
Right there will give you advantage.
Oh, do it? Okay. Yeah. She's gonna go right there.
Okay.
Take that spell out.
As you enter within 30 feet of it, Australia, you would also start hearing this coming from its mouths, and you are now disturbed as well.
What does disturbed do?
I'll tell you whenever it becomes pertinent.
Oh,
Did you
Disturbed.
see what it comes
pertinent.
pertinent?
Praying.
You're
Pregnant.
I
pertinent.
heard pregnant. And I was like,
Pregnant.
oh.
You walk up to it and he just impregnates you.
Yeah, I was like, I don't consent to this.
When a mommy redacted and a daddy redacted love each other very
Redacted.
much. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
Redacted.
The nightmare creatures.
And
Is that what it's
She
called?
had.
Well, that's what Sterling
She
called
had
it.
the 6 caliber when it was humming, just kind of
Yes,
pulled out.
this
and
is the
kept-
chaotic
Like
evil
this.
creature.
Yeah,
She's so pristine.
Oh, no, she said
She's royal.
and she's gonna slap it.
Alright, begin the slapping.
She's like, no! Oh, actually, she was like, I'm cute, look at me.
29.
That definitely is.
She meowed.
Oh, lovely girl.
So that was
She's
a
protesting.
16 6 caliber damage,
16, 6 caliber damage. Right?
and
She's so cute.
Here, you can take my place.
two smite.
2 smite? Okay.
Yeah.
You gain a
She's
charge.
chewing that.
Okay.
Stop it.
The bag.
She wants the donut.
No, she was chewing because I think since Ish was scratching her butt, cats start to like chew and lick things
And
when
then
you
the
do.
second hit, 21,
Hits.
21.
18 slashing,
Alright.
Oh,
Did you just flop over
she
the lovely girl?
did. Now she wiggled.
Now you have to die.
and 1 divine smite.
Add a d6.
Add a d6.
Oh, yeah.
She flopped.
6.
So 7. Okay, and that gives you another charge.
Alright.
Cats are
Okay, so
She's
now
like,
I'm,
"No!"
I'm at 2 stats.
You have 2 stacks. Yep.
Said I fell for that last time.
Alright, Saris, it is bonus action?
It is my turn.
Bonus action.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. You're up next.
He really just went.
And Emma,
Pause.
you're after Saris.
Huh?
You're after me.
The creature goes after Malachi.
Yeah.
Saris.
Oh, okay.
It's a creature and you.
I was like, I know I'm fucking last.
I'm trying to see if I
Oh, yeah,
can
they're
do
first.
anything to
You.
help Ceres.
Otherwise,
Creature.
don't forget that Chippy's there.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna
Okay,
leave
now
Chippy in
you're
the
in my
back.
space.
Oh yeah, no.
He just kind of snuggles up to Temple.
Yeah.
We could-
If
Oh fuck.
you wanna hop on Chippy,
Fucking
that's
asshole.
okay.
To be fair.
Fucking radiate your fucking sword at him.
Yeah, I guess that's it then. That's it for Scarlia then.
Alright, Saris, your turn.
I have advantage.
I have advantage.
I have advantage.
Advantage.
It is now my turn. You know what? You know what? I don't care that it broke its elbow. Vampiric touch.
She's mean.
Yeah, vampiric touch.
Alright. Don't know what that meme is, but alright.
You don't know that one? Oh, come
I'm
on.
gonna
It's
say
that kid that's on the computer and he just turns around and he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I
Oh.
don't care that you broke your elbow.
Oh, I didn't know that's what the meme was.
Yeah.
I know what that is.
22.
That hits.
Nice.
You guys been memed so much they've changed.
Yeah, I never knew that it was
The
broke
original
your elbow,
was,
yeah.
uh,
I never knew the original.
Really?
Yeah.
Vampiric touch technically isn't a melee, is it?
It's a melee spell.
It's a melee spell, but it's
It's a touch.
It's not a melee attack.
it's not a melee attack, so I can't necessarily add my divine strike to it.
No.
Yeah, okay.
But I think your Reaper still procs it.
No, my Reaper is only for
Reaper spell.
Toll the Dead.
Oh,
It's
okay.
for cantrips.
Oh, okay.
It's 3d6.
But you know what is a melee attack?
Are you gonna say your
Uncle
mom?
Blade.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say your mom.
Why do you want to use my own money? I don't have that.
So fucking cool.
It
though.
is, and I just feel like I don't want to have to use it all the time.
You don't have to. No. It's an oh shit button.
Nice, 12.
12.
Each you go.
12 plus.
Every battle.
I don't necessarily. I mean, I don't want to necessarily use my divine intervention, or not my my channel divinity. So just 12.
Just 12? Okay.
Just 12. And then I get 6. So I don't have to take any
You
damage
spammed
yet.
the shit out of that one too.
Alright. It is going to take its turn.
Like
The nightmare creature.
Wait, I add my spellcasting my friend. No.
Just did you use a second attack on him?
Oh, I get a second attack. That's
He's
right.
hasted.
I forgot I'm hasted. Can I use my weapon strike?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you can't cast a spell.
I can't cast a spell unless I learn that thing. No, that's for. Never mind.
Warcaster?
That's for opportunity attack.
Yeah, that's for opportunity attacks.
No, Warcaster just gives you
Plus 5.
17.
17?
Hits.
Nice. That means my 1d8 plus my 1d6. So 28 plus 6. So 7 plus 6 is
13.
13. That's regular, and then 6 cold. And
Alright.
then I can use my divine strike.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Damn, 13?
13 necrotic.
Okay.
Divine strike.
Oh no.
He's fucking dead.
Is he
No.
bloody?
Is he gooey?
Is he gooey?
Is he oily?
The cold damage
Is
does
halved.
not have the effect that you think it does,
It's resistant.
as it is now gooeyed.
Nice, it's gooey.
You might be able to see a little bit of the blood splatter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gooey.
I don't see shit.
Okay. It takes its turn. The nightmare creature.
Counter turn.
No. 2 against Grelia.
Tentacles.
A 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright. And then a 18.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So for 1 hit, you take.
That ain't right.
Damn. So you take 26 bludgeoning damage and 16 acid damage.
Mm.
That's a bunch of bullshit, man.
For a total of 42.
Damn.
And then it attacks you twice, Saris.
Good luck.
Yeah, he rolls high. I mean, he has a plus fucking.
So 22 doesn't
No.
hit.
It's a plus 12.
Wow. Okay.
Can I?
Yeah. Use your action.
Nice.
How does that work? Is it anytime it misses?
It's anytime they make a melee attack.
It's anytime they make a melee attack against
So you can do it twice?
No.
No, just
One
once.
reaction.
Even though I'm hasted.
Oh.
10.
Does not hit.
Well, no, it's. I don't have to
Oh
roll.
yeah, that's
for it.
right. It's just an
It's
auto
just
hit.
10 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking like fucking 3. I was hoping it was 3.
Damn, hasn't been able to do that.
That's a lie.
Okay. And Emma, it is your turn. You would see that the creature is pretty messed up, but still.
I'm gonna create a
Thrashing.
new line of radiance, and it's another Constitution saving throw.
All right. That's 20. So it saves.
Still have.
Still have.
Wait, I need more. I forgot it's
I think you
68.
took mine last time.
Should have
Oh yeah. 8, 15, 21, 25, 29, 30.
Dang.
15.
So 15 radiant damage.
Wow. That was a good hit.
That was a pretty good hit.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm gonna do nothing
Harvest
else.
this body.
Ezra, you have broken out of your stun.
Oh yeah.
What do you do?
Since I have a feeling this creature can do this, maybe I should use this. No, it's not gonna be good.
Oh shit, like.
Where is it? Who's within 30 feet of me?
All of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except Skrillia.
I don't know, I just, this thing is freaky and weird.
Thanks.
So I'm gonna cast Counter Charm. I've never used this before because I just always forget I have it.
Yeah.
It says as an action you can perform until the end of your turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet that can hear you gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Yes.
So,
All of us except for Skrillia. Yes.
Squiddy.
so until the end of my next turn, you guys have advantage on that.
Hmm.
And that's an action, so I can't really do anything else. But I will give. Let me see. I can give Skrelia more inspiration since you're over there.
Have to give.
With a 1d8.
1d10.
1d10.
Then, with within 60 feet of me as well, anyone, so I'm going to give you also Bardic Inspiration.
So we both get 1d10?
Wait, is Skrelia within 60 feet of me?
Not
I am, because I'm 30 feet away.
I said
She's-
Skrelia.
Yeah, so I'm 30 feet away.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40.
Yeah.
So Scully's only 10 feet away.
Okay, so you both have Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. At the end of Ezra's
Just
turn,
use it one.
you all hear the unmistakable sound of teleportation magic as a creature whose token is utterly botched, and I'm not entirely sure why, teleports in.
He's cutting.
This creature, technically a they, you'd see they're wearing a gold skull-looking mask with a very fine elven cloak embroidered. This silver chest plate with maroon under leather, essentially. As they have this elven blade next to them, they reach out their hand, "Begone, creature!" And just glass seems to shatter from their hand as they blast the nightmare creature twice.
Nightmare.
He's going to make 2 attacks.
Light of the undying.
I feel like this creature comes out of his portal.
27 and
Bruh.
12 to hit. So, hold on, that's 2 hits. So,
Not
oh,
gonna do a
oops.
ring.
I definitely just killed
Sorry.
Skrelia on accident.
You killed Skrelia?
Yay.
Her token only has 1 HP on my end, so. So 11 damage, and ooh, not that high, 6 damage. There we go. Okay. And then you see him kind of pull his hand forward as the glass seems to crack even further.
I thought it was a they.
They, she, something.
Ah, I had gender fluid royalty.
They're behind the mask, and I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
Doesn't
Is
have to
they
be either or.
Why
blast.
not all three?
As you see that the ground underneath this creature also begins to shatter like glass, and then just it makes a Constitution saving throw. With advantage,
Constitutional.
and succeeds,
The creature succeeds.
but it still takes
Show
half of 10. Okay. That ends his turn as Temple, their turn, Temple. This is your turn.
me.
Yes, you see this masked, armored, and armed Arenal elf attacking this creature. What do you do?
That was cool. Check this out. 7th level fireball. Just kill all of us. Does he look pretty, like almost looking gone?
There is a lot of goop that is not thrashing anymore.
Can I just do Toll the Dead on him?
Sure.
So wisdom 20 saving throw.
Wisdom 20, jeez. I don't think that'll do it. Yep, 13.
And because he's damaged, instead of the D8, it's a D12. So it's
Yes.
a 3D12.
Yes, sir.
God dang.
So he takes 20 damage.
Alright. Yep, it is looking worse and worse. Bonus action and movement. You're still concentrating on haste.
Nah, that's it.
Okay. Skrelia.
Mm.
You manage to avoid this weird psychic glass that seems to engulf the creature. What do you do? Bit of the old violence.
Yeah. 6 caliber. Just hit it.
Alright. I don't think Skrelia can miss unless she rolls a 1.
Not really. Yeah, 28.
Yeah, that is.
I don't know why I give you Bardic Inspiration. You land your shit.
Yeah. That's a 12 slashing damage. The first one,
I miss my
7
shield.
radiant.
Alright.
I miss my shit.
Uh,
Well, I'm getting
2d6.
Yeah, you hand it off your ballot.
I am heading. I handed off the Belloc to Belloc.
3, 7.
Next it's you.
Took how many?
You are at max steps.
Months?
As radiant fire seems to be engulfing 6 caliber.
Feel
Let me
it.
go around the table.
Another hit.
It's like the cheese touch.
Ooh, 33.
That
God
hits.
damn. 15 slashing.
Dang.
And
It gooping.
that is
Look, there's more goop coming out of
1
it.
radiant,
It's horrible.
2d6,
3d6.
3d6.
Damn.
It's a 6, right?
Yeah, it's 12.
13 radiant damage total.
Yeah.
Australia, how do you bring this thing to its fate?
She is gonna charge that spectral silver flame up real good and hot and stab it right through the middle and just really let it just burn. Yeah.
You hear one fire
Barbecue.
as it just slumps, and then all the eyes just close, and it disintegrates into goo.
Damn it.
As that will
You're
end
nasty.
combat.
It's
It's good.
It slowly dripping away into the underparts of this outpost. The elf will approach all of you. I don't know what travelers like you are doing through the astral plane, but
Hello.
nice to meet you.
I say because I'm still in the back.
Hi.
I'm Temple.
Better jar some of that goop up.
Okay. Make a medicine check. Here. It's going to be. Hold on 1 second before you roll. It's going to be moderately difficult. It's going to be a DC 15.
I have a 14 to my medicine.
Don't roll a 1.
It's an 18.
Alright. You managed to get an entire vial worth.
Yay! Vial worth of nightmare goop.
Is that what it's called?
Yes. It's not called a
Nightmare
nightmare,
goop.
but it's called. We're calling it a nightmare goop.
Drink this before you go to
Uh,
bed and have a nightmare. I don't
The
know
elf
why we-
keeps their
It's like
cloak on as you see that the golden mask that looks like a skull also has 2 glowing eye sockets that glow at a bright blue light.
You gotta stop making fuckable NPCs, man.
I am Folduin of the Aeronal Elves. I have
Fold.
astral projected here whenever I heard that one of our outposts had been.
So you're not even here?
I'm here in spirit, so he'll kind of point up and you'll see this little string attached to the back of his neck go up about 5 feet and then disappear. You don't have the ability to do that.
Yeah, just
Yoink.
I appreciate the help you provided. We were able to save some of the survivors thanks to the distraction your group provided. What brings you to our little outpost here? Just traveling through the astral plane?
We're looking for you.
You're looking for me.
Not
Yeah,
you
right.
specifically, but
Skrilly, hurry, he's
friends.
gonna make it weird.
let me be clear.
Let me be
You
Our
are
weird
searching
friend.
out the Aeronal Elves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you have found at least
Correct.
one of their outposts. Are you just looking to ask questions, or did you have something in mind?
We need your help finding Shero Carthel.
I see. How did you come to learn such a name?
Our friends told us.
Who technically was it the venomous Demosu?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Ah, the tieflings.
Yes.
They're adventurous people, but a little capitalistic for my tastes. But very well.
They deal in pain and time.
They deal in many things. But for that, though, I do not have that knowledge off the top of my head. We will need to provide you an actual map of Shard Cathedral.
Already in the corner.
We would appreciate
Right.
that. We'd appreciate that greatly. Yeah, we're basically here just to like give you like insight into our mission, the black streak that I'm sure you've witnessed.
Yes,
We're here.
that psychic wind that never ceases. It's unlike anything we've ever seen.
We're trying to put a stop to it, pretty much.
Some kind of eldritch creature.
We're trying to kill him.
Yeah.
That's an incredibly powerful thing, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you displayed marvelous combat ability, if I do say so myself, watching you, at least for the last few seconds there. Very well. I will introduce you to the shit, I forgot their fucking lore name.
His bosses, or their bosses, really.
Yes, Larry and them.
Larry, my boy.
Yes, the Ascendant Counselors of the Undying Court.
Wait, can you say that one more time?
Ascendant
The
Council.
Ascendant Counselors of the Undying Court.
The Ascended Counselors of the Undying Court.
Yes.
It's a mouthful. Do they have shorter names? Larry, by chance?
No. None of them were named after humans.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, that's just interesting.
I haven't returned to Pilot Sparkalai in some time, so it'll be good to return, meditate, recoup myself.
Do we need, do you have transportation?
I usually just astrally glide there.
We
I'm
ha-
sure that's how all of you did it. Same way you did.
No, we have a ship.
No.
Ah, I see, like the good Yankee there.
Huh?
How
How
did
did
they travel
get
by
the
ship?
Yankee pilot?
Yeah, they travel by barges.
That's what they told us that in the Venom and Venom scene.
Would that at all compare to the Star Rail?
You don't know.
Could we try and wave down Himiko or give her the signal to come and pick us up?
Yeah.
To have her come in all cool and be like, that's what we
You'll
ride
see
in.
this. That is not the signal. It's not the signal. You see the sky rail majestically back to the
So doing the YMCA instead.
Just like the Macarena.
Actually, you know what? I don't want to help you anymore.
Check
That
out.
should be how we change our clothes. We do the fucking Macarena really quick and then our Sorry.
If it's on, that's the signal. Change it to your swimsuit.
Yes.
Macarena.
Quickly hit the Macarena.
Sorry.
Check out our whip.
As the sky rail
There you go.
flies into where the port would have been, you see the elf kind of nod. So a flying lightning rail? Fascinating.
A sky ship.
I hadn't realized that House Orient had developed something that could actually travel through the astral plane, let alone the sky.
Yeah, she's our pilot. Would she be considered a pilot? Captain? Very intelligent woman.
Don't call her.
Temple soon to be
I
right.
didn't. I wouldn't do that in front of
Don't
Temple.
call her what?
He said, don't call her mommy.
Oh.
I said I
Isn't
wouldn't
she
do
the
that in
heir?
front of Temple.
She's an heir of House Orient, which just means that she's dragonmarked, which means she's dragonmarked. I see. Very well. Well, I will start making my way towards Pilot's
You could ride with us if you want.
I
These astral projects.
Well, oh yeah, you're not real. Or you're not here. So I guess I have a question. You said you would give us a map. Is it in some sort of gem form or something like that?
something like that.
Because we also have a gem that is our map of some area. Is there any way that we could combine them, or you could share it to add on to our map?
We can try something like that. Is it from the Venomous Denizens as well?
Yeah.
It's a red gem.
The way they write info is a bit different than how the Arenal elves handle it. It's a much more natural process in our realm, so theirs is very forceful. Since they deal in dealings with devils and fae alike. So
What's wrong with Faye?
nothing. Just
Okay.
it's how they handle things.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is there a way that you can give us direction on how to follow you to your?
Yes, yeah, just I'll lead the way.
Oh, okay.
As you'll see him just start flying away.
No, okay.
So you all board the sky rail. And then Himiko who's kind of watching the Aeronel elf, gliding off. They have a speed of because the way so like if y'all were fighting in the astral plane itself, it's basically 3 times your intellect score.
Oh god, I'm stupid.
Yeah. So your flight speed is 3 times your intelligence score. So like if you have a 20, it's 60 feet. They have an intelligence of 15. So they move at a rate of 45 feet per second. Imagine that, essentially. So as they're getting, a couple of hundred feet off by now, Himiko closes the door and says, "Watch this." As she gets into the helm, and immediately, just zoom, immediately catches up with the Aeronel elf, and then bypasses him as the Skyrail just burns through the sky.
And he didn't want to ride.
The Aeronel elf attempts to latch on to the Skyrail, and you see him just kind of flail before missing as he's left in the dust. They're left in the dust. You'll see the Skyrail kind of like slow down.
I was like, we need them.
And he will speak over the box. "Somebody let the elf in, please."
We offered him a ride.
Go open the door.
Yeah, Emily's standing behind with like this smug ass grin on her
It
face.
takes him like a solid minute before he catches up. "Well, I think I will take you up on your trip."
Get ass and cozy.
Can Skrellia like whisper to Himiko?
Yeah.
Be like, "Wait, let your nuts swing."
What?
Gets a good chuckle out of that.
What did you say?
A good way to let your nuts swing.
See her
That was
blush a
funny
little bit
as
from how crass that was. But it's a really, really good chuckle out of that.
That was funny as hell.
Okay. The rest of the trip will be uneventful again, as other than that outpost, you rolled well. And let me just bring up the.
Where's she at?
Damn, Dan.
She's squinting.
She's like, please get out of my house.
Please leave me the fuck alone.
It's like, please.
Please, please, please. You see me?
Why is it a green screen?
Oh,
Insert image.
we got put in the
Why
stink.
is it green? I don't understand.
We have negative pressure coming from the north.
That's cool.
We're in the stink, y'all.
Who farted? It was Temple, wasn't it? He's been farting the whole time.
Dude, it was really hard for me to not keep laughing at that.
Whoa.
There we
Because
go.
I just imagined mid-conversation Temple farting.
All right. So.
Just in Castlevania.
After, so it was 24 hours. So after another essentially 3 hours, you walk upon this grand-looking outpost filled with Gothic architecture. Go ahead.
Random question. Would the elf being in the Skyrail, would they feel hunger?
Again, they are astral projecting.
They're not
Yeah.
real.
It's essentially their spirit.
Uh,
They do not seem to notice anything.
okay. Sorry for
Oh.
interrupting.
As you're flying, he'll kind of, gesture towards and say, "Welcome to the grand experiment of the Aeronal Elves in the Undying Court. Here, the Undying Court is attempting to create a bit of a demi-plane of our own. Much like the progenitor dragons use the astral plane as a canvas to create reality, we're hoping to create a bit of our own reality here. You won't be able to go inside, but he kind of looks down. They kind of look down. Huh. Should be some kind of guarding party at the front.
Should we help you investigate?
I will take the help of such intrepid adventurers.
Maybe it's like a potty break.
As that's where we're in tonight's
Yeah.
session.
What?
What? Maybe they went inside to take a potty.
Why is
That's what it
Sarah
is.
suddenly stupid?
No, he just assumes the best out of everything.
Y'all have a good night.
I'm concerned.